Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual HorrorCon, and welcome to Monsterhearts 2. Hey, hope you're having a good Friday evening, or whatever time you happen to be watching the VOD. I will be your MC this evening. My name is Rob Pontius. And before we get started, let's introduce our cast. Brian, if you would go first, please.
Oh, sure. I got my accent came in there for a second. Huh? My name is Brian. I am a streamer on our regular Monster Hearts show over on Gehenna Gaming, rather, Monday Night Monster Hearts. And I'm a game designer with such games such as Pulp the RPG and Ace Adventure. You can find my name in a lot of Midgard books. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be a player tonight.
Thanks, Brian. Megan?
Oh, hey, I'm Megan. I do art and stuff, and also sometimes I stream. I've been on Boston by Night and a couple. I snuck on to other shows, like guests. Like I don't even think they know I was there. It's pretty cool. My Twitter's at Quinot, and I have a Twitch channel, Murphy Pop Art, where I draw and stuff.
Wonderful. Thank you, Megan. Ashley?
Hey everyone, I'm Ashley, or Aid. You can find me over on Twitter at Aid3E. You can find me, oh gosh, I plan a couple of streams. Right now I'm on Gehenna Gaming on Mondays with Brian and Rob. We play Monsterhearts 2. I'm also on over at Caring Comfort Studios Twitch, where we play Interstitial. It's a Kingdom Hearts game. And on Sundays, which we're on break now, but over on Caring Comfort Studios, you can watch me playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition in Iron City by Night.
Thanks, Ashley. Elliot?
Hi, I'm Elliot. On Twitch, I am Chaos Them. I also have a Twitter account that's Chaos Them, where I usually do my stream announcements. Otherwise, on Twitter, I just recently changed it to Chaos Elliot. I stream occasionally, and I love TTRPGs.
Thanks, Elliot.
Yeah.
And Victoria.
Hello, I'm Victoria Bella. You can find me on Twitter as Jesus_spicy. I am a avid TTRPG enthusiast, and I write sometimes. So,
Thanks, Victoria. Happy to have you. Again, I'm Rob Pontius. I play in Gehenna Valley with Brian and Ashley. You can find me doing podcasts and writing at No Direction, as well as Roll for Combat. Or you can find me on Twitter at Silent Infinity. But let's get started. So yesterday, we actually had our session 0. We met together for a couple hours. We talked about our characters. We built our town. Most importantly, we went over the key agenda, as well as our yellow veils and our red lines. So first, I'll start out by saying we've gone over a number of those veils and lines. I encourage everyone to do so as part of session 0. You might notice us do this, kind of an X card. We might do this. We might do this, kind of calling out an out-of-character moment. We might just say, hey, out of character, I'd like to move on. If there's something, making someone uncomfortable, or just we want to move on to the next scene. We won't go into it. I highly encourage everyone to use these tools, have a session 0, open and honest collaborative gaming. We want people to have a good time. If you need to step away, please feel free to do so. We hope you can rejoin us, but we want you to be comfortable and have a good time as well. So I will be the MC. My lucky privilege and joy will get to be to watch these characters interact in the game of Monsterhearts, which is a game of monstrous teenagers trying to live their life, exist in a world where they just happen to be monsters. All the typical teenage drama is there with, a little complexity around some of their, special characteristics. I get to react, especially when they have failed a roll. This game is based on Powered by the Apocalypse. It was created by Avery Adler, and you can find more about Monsterhearts 2 at buriedwithoutceremony.com. So, the key 4 premise agenda items that come with the game are to make each character's life not boring, which we've done. You'll hear a bit about the characters in just a bit. To keep the story feral, which really means kind of being willing to take chance, introduce the drama, to just live, make the decision, even if it's bad. If failures happen, embrace it as well. We want to say what the rules demand, and we have different moves that the characters are capable of in order to kind of guide their reactions. As part of that, powered by the Apocalypse rule set, they'll roll 2d6 and add certain values. They're like key attributes of hot, cold, volatile, or dark in order to make that move. And it will determine, partial success, full success, maybe related abilities. And then if there's a failure, I get to do something. I might do something immediately, or I might change it up. Finally, we're going to say what honesty demands. And that's part in character. We want to know what characters are thinking, feeling, why they're doing what they're doing. But it's also out of character too. Just like I was saying, you might see us use the X card or do this. It's because we might have something that's making us uncomfortable, or we just want to talk about something quickly. And that's good. That should be encouraged. Virtually or at a convention. It's all about having a good time, enjoying the game, and enjoying the dramatic conflict that can arise when you're a monstrous teenager. Now, I'll say a bit about our town and our kind of setting for the game in just a bit. First, I'll note again, you can learn more about the lines and veils. Doing quick Google internet search, there are a number of items that we're avoiding. I won't go into heavy detail. But one of the main things about Monsterhearts is that there is a sexual move component. This is a very LGBTQ plus friendly game. And one of the main mechanics is about the ability to turn other characters on using a hot roll. You get to choose how you feel about that if the character succeeds. You get to, be awkward, give yourself, or maybe promise something. And if that happens, I'll be asking the characters if they decide to actually have sex. They will, but we will fade to black. There will not be any explicit sexual activity on screen. And then we will come back from the fade to black and resolve those sex moves that impact the characters' lives and their abilities. So I just wanted to call that out specifically due to that sexual component. There is also the chance of combat, characters fighting, especially between a PC and NPC, but you might see some friction between PCs as well, as much as you might see some romance. So let us turn now to our characters. Brian, if you would like to go first, tell us a bit about your character, Beverly, please.
Okay, I am... Oh,
you're muted.
Yeah. I was being polite. I'm not used to being muted. I'm playing Beverly. Beverly is Beverly. Okay, it's not Bev. Very specifically, it's Beverly. She is a bit of a jock, a little bit butch, and last night she died. So now she's a ghoul, which is really fun. She, she died. She didn't get that far, and something sent her back. We don't know exactly what. Maybe we'll find out during our play tonight, which is going to be fantastic, I'm sure.
Not yet. Maybe soon we'll find out.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that you want me to say more? I like that. That's good.
No, I think that's good.
All right.
We did go over everyone's moves yesterday. We're not going to do that again today, but as they're used today, I'm sure you'll find out. Megan, if you could tell us a bit about Juniper, please.
Yeah, okay. So I guess the most important thing about Juniper is that she's dead. She's been a ghost for about a year, though not everyone at school has noticed that she's dead. So, she's a little salty about it. Last year, she discovered something she shouldn't have, and, now she's dead. So, it's everybody else's fault, she's pretty sure.
Thanks, Megan. Ashley, you want to tell us about Logan, please?
Sure. So Logan, let's see. So we had already decided that we're all juniors. Back in middle school, Logan was kind of your quiet nobody. No one cared about him. I mean, he had friends, but like, whatever. He didn't stand out at all. And one day he went home, and on his computer there was this really strange game that he didn't remember ever buying, and he couldn't delete it. And it was called Mr. Coleman's To-Do List. And so, like any smart teenager would do, he just played the game. Whatever, it's fine. Weird game shows up on my computer, I'm just gonna play it. He got to the end, and life got really good after that. He, started making a lot of friends. He became this kind of charismatic, attractive guy. And every so often he gets messages from Mr. Coleman on his phone that are like, hey, maybe you can do something for me, or like, hey, maybe you can go get this for me. And they're not that bad, and sometimes he does them and it's all right. And sometimes maybe he gets other people to play this game. And he is an infernal, which means he gets his powers from this strange Mr. Coleman, and nothing bad will happen, I'm sure.
Nothing at all. Thanks, Ashley. Elliot, if you want to tell us about Rock and Roll, please.
Yeah, so my character's name is Rock and Roll. Their parents were very free-spirited hippies, so, they had to give their kid a name that just fit with music, man, and who needs a gender? And luckily, Rock has ambiguous gender, pretty much. They're non-binary, use they, them, and they're very, like, they're kind of like a David Bowie Tilda Swinton, but, like, a little bit more femmy. Their eyes get, like, really shimmery when they're excited, and generally you can find them with the people who hula hoop on the school premise, usually with Chad. Chad. And the thing is with Chad, his name is Hula Hoop Chad, because there's like 5 Chads. It's very important to know that when we're talking about Chad, we're probably talking about Hula Hoop Chad, but if you're in a group with Chad, you really need to address the other Chads. It's theirs.
And what skin?
Oh, they're a fae. Sorry,
Hey, no, we don't have to define ourselves by our skin, right?
Exactly, yeah.
The Chad info was very important.
Yes.
The Chad info was
Chad.
very important. Sorry, so.
You can't forget them.
I'm channeling Charlie's Angels here with the Chad. All right. Victoria, if you would please tell us about Vincent, please.
Yeah, his name's Vincent.
What's his last name?
Vincent Gold. Because he's a golden boy. He has 2 moms that he loves very much. He is adopted, and recently he just came into some ancestry that 23andMe did not specify.
Yeah.
So he's a werewolf.
Oh, yeah. You'd think they would call that out.
Yeah, 23andMe did not say that. I'm gonna write a complaint. He's in all the sports, just all of them, most of them. If his schedule allows them, he'll just take up a new activity. He's either doing that or volunteering. He just wants everybody to be happy with him. He's a
sweetheart, I can tell.
Like a few weeks ago, he went through a breakup, but he's right back up on his feet, and he's ready to move on.
Tail wagging.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Victoria. Thank you, everyone. Now, I want to tell you a bit of our town and our setting that we agreed upon yesterday. Brian has this amazing playbook template that he uses, the yearbook, and it allows us to get up our setting and our players, our NPCs, which we have to kind of keep us going. So we decided the town that we're playing within is Pepperville, Ohio. It's a farming town, and it's known for growing GMO sweet peppers. The area around the town is forested, where not farmland. It does get the occasional tornado in the summer. The public school mascot is Colonel, the stalk of corn. Very important. While the rival private school, they actually have Pepper the Pepper. Now, Pepperville's known for frequent conventions, which helps drive the economy besides the actual farming. Someone does always seem to disappear each convention, though it's not really talked about. Last year, unfortunately, when Juniper passed away, no one quite noticed, but Juniper kept going to school anyway. Now, the conventions take place at the Power Center, which was strangely built at the southern end of town. No one quite knows why. Maybe, the committee that helped get it built years ago knew, but, all that's been lost. It's winter break for our characters, which means school's out for the week, and they've taken this time to be able to enjoy the convention that's at the Power Center. It's a B-movie convention, although there is a focus on horror movies. Now, again, it's at the Power Center, so everyone's been visiting there, not really going to school, but they've been enjoying their convention. There are a number of horror movie celebrities that they've been seeing, and most importantly, tonight is the convention social, which, because the school's kind of cheap, they kind of looped in the homecoming dance at the same time. So if anyone wanted to go to the dance, they're going to the convention social as well. It's a great way to save money, and everyone will have a good time. And they were going to go to the convention anyway. What else are you going to do in Pepperville, Ohio, right? To talk a bit about our NPCs, we did make a few. We do have Hula Hoop Chad. Very important. An important one is Giselle Johnson. That's Vincent's ex. You might also notice Taylor, one of Logan's friends before Logan got cool. There's Frederic, who's a tall goth, and he knows Juniper's a ghost. Very interesting. There's also Eve, who's Beverly's athletic rival. Now, a couple teachers you might see as well that we created yesterday. Professor Whittington. He's an uptight British English teacher. And you might notice Mrs. Crane as well, who's a kind of cool, history teacher. And we noted specifically as the Cheddar Bay of teachers. You always want her at the table. So we will begin. Various people are arriving for the social/homecoming dance in the foyer outside the convention's main auditorium, where the actual dance has been set up. The doors are still shut, but the actual convention hall foyer has a number of tables set up for you to go and find which table you're sitting at. Your little name tag as well, since those going to the dance have to actually sign up. There is a light amount of activity. You can kind of hear distant music starting already inside the auditorium hall, even though the doors haven't opened. Outside, there is a full moon. It's a wonderful night to be out. And as different people arrive, I will look to Vincent. You were volunteering at the convention, so you're probably here. What are you doing right now?
I'm just sort of doing whatever odd jobs that they'll have me do. Mostly moving tech equipment, maybe a D, how they have sort of a makeshift DJ set. I'm helping carry those stuff around.
Nice. So you're probably slipping into the actual auditorium every so often to help set up.
Yeah.
And so you know that they've set it up much like the Carrie dance movie set.
Yeah. I didn't really get it at first, but now I do, because I don't really watch movies or TV. But that's okay. But somebody explained it to me, so I'm on the same page now.
That's good. That's good. I think Professor Whittington, who's making sure everything's happening, eventually described it to you. He's there to make sure nothing inappropriate happens, because there are minors at this social, because it is also a school dance. He's chaperone.
But it's all right.
So he just kind of like gestures you back in order to take some of the larger musical equipment to the back before the like DJ sets up.
It's like, oh, over here? Okay.
Yeah, make sure it's just outside of the line of the curtains, please.
Side of line. Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
And then
Also,
once you're finished, you get to, head back to the front. You can get your name tag. I don't know if you want to. Are you changing clothes, or are you just coming as you are?
Yeah, I can change clothes.
I
I
mean,
can
that's
change
up to you.
clothes.
All right, so maybe you run to the bathroom to go change.
Yeah, I go change. Like, I
Okay.
do bring clothes, but
So as you run to the bathroom into the hall, let's say that Rock is approaching to come into the foyer and check in. Rock, I think you know Vincent?
Yeah. Vincent is one of my closest friends. Yeah. So
I get all excited when I see them. I'm like, oh, Rock, and I run over. I run over like really fast.
Hey,
Even
bud,
though I'm
what's
not
up?
supposed to be running. It was just like I wanted to give you something actually. So recently I went to the beach, not today, like last week, and I found these shells, and then I found like rope, not rope, but like twine, and I made it into a necklace. And I was gonna wear it, but then I was just like, I don't think it fits me. So I was wondering if you want.
Of course I do. So Rock looks at the necklace and just like
It's like it doesn't make sense.
That,
It's just
it's
random
yeah.
seashells.
It's so no, it's fine. You're fine. You're good. So like Vincent just looks so happy, and like Rock is looking at
I'm like
Vincent,
looking down at him because I'm so tall. So I'm like,
yeah. So I just like reach, grab, and it just like tied around, and I'm wearing something along like pretty like borderline David Bowie Labyrinth puffy shirt type thing anyway. So
Very nice.
yeah, wearing that and some nice pants and stuff, but it looked like it could be in a horror film or a B film, depending on what kind of movie. But I also have the shell necklace on. So
Really completes an ensemble.
it really does. You can't have one without
are
it.
you gonna be coming to the dance?
Oh, Vincent, do you know me? Come on, I dance all night. All night. I went to an amazing party.
Really?
Yeah, I went to an amazing party once with a bunch of awesome music and danced there. I think I'm gonna like really enjoy it. Yeah.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I can't wait to see you there because I am volunteering. I'm always volunteering, but I'm volunteering here. But
Do you
yeah.
do you think we'd be able to like dance there though? Like, you want to dance with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll see you there. And then
Yeah.
I'm like I'm like vibrating like, and then it was just like, oh, hold on, I gotta go, I gotta change because
Okay.
then
Yeah. No, be responsible. Change and yeah, go do your thing. Go.
yeah, and then I ran again.
As these two were talking, and just as Vincent goes to head back to the bathroom, Juniper, I think you're arriving?
Yeah, it's odd because, like, she doesn't want to be here, but she keeps getting pulled back to this stupid convention center. And she's not really dressed for a dance because, again, no one seems to notice that she's worn the exact same thing every day.
Wow.
Just this hoodie.
Now, I think Rock notices Juniper flying in since you are in the same class. But it's up to you whether you two would interact as you head towards the check-in area.
Yeah. I acknowledge Juniper. I know Juniper exists. They're pretty perceptive.
Hey, Rock.
Hey, Juniper. How you doing? I got a necklace.
Oh, that's nice. Someone
Yeah.
knows you exist. That's kind of cool.
I know you exist. You're here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yay!
What? It's BeefLickCon this week, right?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of conventions here, and I seem to be here for all of them.
Yeah, last week was like what? Taxidermy? That was weird.
Yeah, that one was actually kind of interesting. Like, you know, sometimes you just need something that's a distraction from what you're dealing with at the moment.
Yeah.
And like a dead-eyed owl with like lopsided like pupils can really like, you know.
It gives you the giggles sometimes.
Yeah, giggles. I laugh a lot. I'm a free spirit.
And finger guns hurt.
She's like a half inch off the floor.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think as you two are talking of previous conventions, Logan, would you be arriving?
Sure, yeah, I think Logan's wearing the exact like right amount of dressing up where it looks like he's dressed for a dance, but he's not like overdressed. He's just the right amount of dressed. And I didn't mention before, but he always wears pretty fashionable clothing. He's pretty put together, his appearance. And I think if he sees these two interacting, I think he's just gonna walk right by them and head right to the wherever the check-in, like where he can go check in for the dance.
Walks right by?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh, interesting. And does Juniper and Rock say anything as Logan just walks right by them?
Juniper just kind of whispers to Rock, "Oh, I see that Logan chose that shirt, which I think is smart. He had a different one hung up by his closet, but he must have changed it at the last minute. It was a good decision."
Did you watch him change or like?
No. I was just thinking because he has all these different shirts. I'm sure I saw the shirt before. I just know that he's worn it before. And I just assume because you hang up shirts because that's exactly what I mean.
Oh yeah. No, that makes sense. I just word it in context. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
you're fine. It's okay. I mean, but if you wanted to, I don't blame you. Have you seen his outfits?
I mean, yes, I have.
Yeah. So he dresses fine, looks fine. So you know.
Yeah.
Just walked right past us. What was it?
He's changed.
Yeah, I know. He used to be a little bit like more like, hey. No, he's just like.
Yeah.
It's like in that one Spider-Man movie. It's like, hey.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah. He's trying something new. I don't know what's up with him.
A few more people are arriving, and Beverly, you've had a rough 24 hours. But you're here still. And you do also see Rock and Juniper talking. You see Logan and a few others heading into the check-in area as you come in.
Yeah, you know, after dying last night and then not quite fully dying, it's been weird. I don't really look dead, so I just kind of went back home. But you know, you just don't feel right after dying.
It's tough.
Yeah. In order to get my parents to let me borrow the car, I had to agree to wear a dress for the dance. So I'm wearing something that you might wear to a wedding. You know, a nice dress, but not a prom dress. But I took my flannel shirt anyway and I threw it over the dress. So that's what I'm wearing as I come in. And I think I see Rock and Juniper talking, and I make a beeline towards them.
Ooh.
Yes. And be like, hey, excuse me, Rock, can I talk to Juniper for a minute?
Yeah, no. I'll go over to the check-in line. It's good.
Great.
Yeah. Just
Thanks.
meet me there. Yeah.
Hey, Juniper, how come you never say that you're dead?
I'm sorry. What?
You know, I think people would care if you just like told them, hey, I'm dead.
Okay, so this got personal real quick. I've been back at school for a year. I would thought people would notice. Like, I don't feel I should have to declare that I'm dead. I mean, I've gone through walls.
Well, I mean, we noticed that you're in school, but that's what, like, students do, you know?
But, like, you haven't noticed that, like my hair turned white?
No, wasn't it white before?
No, it was, like, brunette.
Okay.
And there was, like, a couple weeks there where, like, I couldn't hold on to pencils.
I just figured you were really clumsy.
Okay, so you can see perhaps why I don't feel like sharing information with my classmates at school.
Brian, does Beverly want to shut down Juniper?
I wasn't really trying to.
Okay.
Juniper, do you feel insulted or put in
in
your
all
place?
honesty, yeah, she's like a raw nerve.
Yeah. Let's roll then. Let's roll. Yeah, okay. Let's see, I have a 2 in cold, which brings me to a 10.
Oh, so you have a few options as part of shut someone down. When you shut someone down, you roll cold, and on a 10 up, you get to choose one from below. They lose a string on you if they have one. I don't remember if Juniper does.
Let's see.
Not according to my notes. Not on Beverly. Yeah.
So then you have 3 other options. If they have no string on you, you can gain 1 on them.
Yep.
You can give them a condition, or you take a forward, which is a general +1 the next time that Beverly were to make a roll.
I already have a couple of strings on Juniper, so since this is a one-shot, let's go ahead and give Juniper a condition.
Wonderful.
Should we do something like ignored?
Well, I don't know if this helps.
Yeah.
But anytime someone brings up my death, I get unresolved trauma and I get traumatized.
Nice. Traumatized and ignored. I don't.
You choose, because both of those sound like particularly Juniper things.
Let's go with it, because I'm essentially talking about how you didn't do something that you've brazenly been doing. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you would get traumatized anyway then,
right?
Based upon the unresolved trauma move.
Probably get I get traumatized and ignored.
Yeah, you get both, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like she gets a little transparent. Like she's not as solid as she used to be.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
So this has been a great talk, Beverly. I don't understand the point of bringing that up.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, no one noticed, and I mean, I was probably just trying to help people, and died because of it, and so technically, like, everyone's at fault, but it's fine.
No, I didn't mean sorry that you're dead. I meant sorry that I didn't get to the point.
Oh, God, I just want to float away.
All right, well, just focus up with me here for a second, because we're gonna find out who's killing people.
I mean, it's a little too late, huh? Oh, you mean for others?
Yeah, for others. Oh, by the way, I'm dead too.
Oh, she like changes. Oh, you're dead. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, just last night.
But wait a second, and she'll try to like push at Beverly, like feel the solidness.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie. You don't have to say you're dead to make me feel better.
No, I would never try to make you feel better. I'm dead.
The float.
I can't do that.
Can you go through that wall and come back like real quick?
I think Beverly will try to walk through the wall, and it does not work.
Okay, so I don't want to call you a liar, Beverly, but like you don't seem like super dead.
I feel like you should roll shut someone down now.
Okay. This is great. I only have a -1 to cold, so this will go real well.
Well, then I hope you roll really low.
Oh, God, okay. 7 minus 1, 6.
6 is a failure.
Congratulations!
Wonderful. And I think, just as you're talking about this and Beverly walks into the wall, Vincent comes out of the bathroom changed and hears this, what was the last few words you said? That you don't seem really dead?
Yeah, like you don't have to lie.
Yeah, I
don't
think
seem really
Vincent
dead.
hears that while briefly seeing Beverly try to walk through a wall. So, Vincent, I'll leave it to you to react to that.
Yeah, I come out and I don't know what happened when I put on my shirt, but when I was trying to button the last button, my pecs were too big.
No.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Oh,
But
So, with your partially exposed pecs,
yeah, I come
you over
and-
here, Juniper, saying that Beverly doesn't really seem dead, while Beverly was trying to move into a wall or just miss the door completely.
Yeah, I come over and I come over. I'm like, "Are you okay?" I come over. And just like it happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I'm not paying attention while I walk, and then I just bump into the wall. Also, it's not nice to call someone a liar.
Oh. Hey, Vincent, I'd be angry with you, but it's very hard to be angry with you for some reason. This was like a personal conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I'm busy right now. But like I'll leave you to.
Oh, you should probably try buttoning.
And I explained, it was just like when I was trying to button my shirt, I don't know what happened. Like the button just went loose or something, and like it fell off. Unfortunately.
Sure, you can go with that, but if you just want to walk around with it unbuttoned, you don't have to. Why is
No,
everyone such
I-
a liar at this school?
Look, no, look, and I just like I show like I
Oh.
just go.
No, okay, no, this is not the time, nor the place. Hey, you gotta get going, Vincent.
Do you think that Juniper's trying to shut down Vincent?
Oh God, I think so, cause she's just super like this is not the
that liar
Oh, no.
comment?
Yeah, boy, she
Yes.
keeps trying to do stuff she can't. I love it.
Oh, so let's have you roll cold as well to shut someone down. Vincent, we'll see if Juniper's words
Oh
sting.
no. Okay, so 4.
Oh, okay, that's
You get
another
XP, by the
failure.
way, every time
Oh,
that you
yes,
fail.
that-
so.
that
Oh,
is-
good.
That is an important note. Yeah,
Right.
Thank you, Ashley.
you might level up at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you now have 2 XP. And this time I'm just going to make a note. You guys just, keep going.
Oh, great. That's the best.
But yeah, I think she's just like, just kind of keeping her gaze down. She just doesn't want to engage with a lot of positivity right now. Like hot positivity is not what she needs in her life right now.
So, Vincent,
Okay, so-
why did you change?
Oh well, I'm going to go to the. Well, I'm going to be volunteering / going to the dance. So, are you going? You should go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
That's good.
So if you're volunteering, do you know who is like in charge of like the whole convention?
Out of character question. Do I know who's?
I think you know that there is a James Tarrington, who is part of the Tarrington family, one of the wealthy families here, and apparently is just a huge fan of B movies, especially B horror movies, and he's the one that's kind of been like the one others go to when they have a question about what's happening. So if you are interfacing with some of the actual leadership of the convention, you would see them occasionally talking to Mr. Tarrington.
So yeah, I'm just like, I think it might be James Tarrington.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard that name before. All right, hey, thanks, Vincent. And
Yeah. Also, I didn't see you like at track practice yesterday. What's up?
yeah, I was here actually. I got
Oh.
invited to like a pre-screening thing, and then I got tired. I was out of it for a little bit.
Juniper will go, "Oh my God, you are dead."
I just sort of just do like the puppy, like the.
Oh, it makes sense now. You missed track and you were here.
Oh shoot, I like the time always goes past me. I really gotta go. So I'll see you there though. I'll see you there. And then I go run.
Do Juniper and Beverly talk further?
It might be awkward at this point.
I think they kind of just. I think Beverly just sort of stares at Juniper and sighs, and will start to walk into the convention.
Okay. Logan, you'd proceeded in. You could have gotten in line. And
Yeah.
after Logan, collects like his name tag and the number of where he's sitting, what would he do?
I would like to look and see who else is here.
Okay. I think that you certainly see Rock come in shortly thereafter and get in line. You see Giselle, Vincent's ex, is there with her new boyfriend, Brendan. You also see Eve, who you're aware Beverly doesn't quite get along with. And you see over near, the side, who, gives Rock a big wave as Rock comes in, is Hula Hoop Chad. He's even got his hula hoop on.
Wow, he
Yeah,
brought
it's
his
slung
hula
over
hoop.
his shoulder. He's ready to go. He's not much of a dancer at the school dances. He just puts the hula hoop on and moves. Good hip control.
Great. I think Logan's gonna walk up to Hula Hoop Chad.
Though. Nice. So
And-
he just
Sorry, go
smiles.
ahead.
Hey.
Hey, Chad. Sorry. Hey, Hula Hoop Chad. Logan corrects himself.
So
He just says, I see you brought your hula hoop. You planning on giving us all a show?
yeah. Are you trying to turn Chad on?
Yes, I am trying
Oh.
to turn Chad on.
Well, how about you roll hot in an
Okay.
attempt to turn someone on?
I read that as if Chad was speaking in a third person. Are you trying to turn Chad on?
That's what I thought at
Right.
Do you want to turn on the Chad?
Exactly.
Where's the button?
That is a 7.
Okay. So on a 7 to 9, they can either give you a string or choose one. This NPC is going to give you a string. So you have a string
String
on
on.
Hula Hoop Chad. So he blushes a bit and he's like, well, I mean, if people want to watch me, sure.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Well, I'll definitely be in there. And you see, Chad kind of, looks over your shoulders. And, Rock, you see that Hula Hoop Chad is talking to Logan and, looks at you with, big eyes,
I come over to Luke, Chad, and Logan.
oh, hey, Rock!
Yo, what's
How's
up,
it
Ryan?
going?
How's your vortex going? I saw you practicing the other day.
Yeah, it's going to be real cool. Logan was just saying he wants
yeah.
to see.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do a show?
I guess so.
mean-
Is that something people are talking about?
I mean, look, Chad, sorry, Hula Hoop Chad. That's all in character, by the way. If you don't want to do a show for everyone, you can just do a show for me.
Mhm.
I mean, he does shows for me all the time, so
Oh,
I'm
are they
sure
good?
Hula Hoop Chad. Oh, he just moves. Dude, you're fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Are you trying to turn Chad on?
Yes.
All right, roll hot. Chad feels very
Let's
popular
get
all of a sudden.
Chad.
It's the hip control, isn't it?
It is
hip
the hip
controls.
control. It's
Mm.
really important.
Important.
10.
10. All right. On a 10 up, you gain a string, and I get to choose one. Whether they give themselves to you, whether they promise something they think you want, or they get embarrassed and act awkward. And I think Chad stiffens up a bit and smiles and says, I should check in. And he rushes to the line, leaving you two alone.
What,
Is he always so embarrassed?
I think the two of us, kind of intimidate him, but
Oh,
it's fine.
I don't mean to be intimidating.
I know he's actually pretty shy. Don't. So I like messing with him a little bit.
Yeah, it's cute when he gets all embarrassed.
Exactly, right? It's just like that little blush. Oh, my heart.
Well, I'm sure I'll be able to catch him later.
Oh, I bet. He's gonna be at that dance, so.
And I think Logan, like, looks down from Rock's face, like, to their necklace. And just goes, nice necklace.
Thanks, Vincent made it for me.
Oh, he made it for you.
Yeah, he's so nice.
That's
So
really
nice.
cute, Rock.
What?
It's really, really cute.
Oh, yeah,
that he did
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant the necklace. Yeah.
I mean, the necklace is also cute, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, just all of that is cute.
Oh.
Would
It's
you
horribly
like to
made.
roll to turn someone on?
Yes.
All right, roll hot, please.
Good. That is a 10.
Wonderful. So you gain a string on Rock, and Rock, you get to choose one.
I get to choose a one?
Yep, you get to choose one of the 3 options for turn someone on.
Okay.
So you can give yourself to Logan, you can promise something you think Logan wants, or you can get embarrassed from Logan's attention and, act awkward, get embarrassed.
I'll lean into it.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah? You think I'm cute? Or,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I
Oh.
think you're cute.
well, you're cute,
Oh, thank you.
too. So, yeah.
Do you want to dance sometime tonight?
Yeah. I can't wait to dance. Dancing is my thing next to hula. Well, I hula hoop with hula hoop Chad, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you hula hoop with hula hoop Chad. Yep.
So yeah, dancing's my thing.
Great. Well, I look forward to it.
Yeah. So, have you seen Vincent, actually? I saw him running around, but, like...
Nope. I mean, not today I haven't.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And then I saw, like, Beverly and Juniper hanging out. That's new.
Yeah, sorry, who?
To who?
Oh, you mean Juniper, right, that was the girl you were talking to before. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, she's pretty chill. I like her. She's cool.
Cool, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it.
We were chatting, standing in line and stuff, so. Looks
Great.
like they were chatting up. So I left.
Well,
And then I found you. Well, Chad found me. Yeah. And I just like blush just starts.
Logan, I think Logan notices and he just kind of laughs and like, sorry, go ahead. Rob.
No, continue.
No, he just like chuckles and he like reaches out and puts like a hand on Rock's like shoulder, like, just relax. Have a good time tonight, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And I think as that's happening, you see Vincent comes rushing in. And Professor Whittington just kind of like looks at you, Vincent, like holds up his hands from behind the table as you come like rushing in to see everybody.
Yeah.
Did you want to head to the table and talk to him, or were you just getting in line?
I would I sort of thought I kind of already had a ticket because
you easily could have. Yeah, that works. You do see Rock talking to Logan. In fact, Logan has his hand on Rock's shoulder, and Rock's blushing a little bit. Did you want to head over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So Rock comes rushing over to you two. You probably both noticed Professor Whittington also was like, "Whoa, calm down, Vincent," as Vincent comes rushing over.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry. I start walking.
Hey.
Yeah, and And I'm like, hey, what you talking about?
Oh, hula hoop Chad. He's gonna bring his hula hoop at the dance tonight.
What? That is it the one that he got bedazzled?
Yeah, the one that lights up has those LEDs. Super
Uh-huh.
shiny. Super
Yeah.
shiny. I think you'll really like it.
Yeah, that one's really cool. I think I saw him working on it the other day. So yeah, I can't wait to see the finished product of
Oh yeah.
that.
Yeah. How's your volunteering going?
It was just like I'm almost done. I think like they just need help with moving some or just setting up some of the DJ equipment. But and I just sort of like you know
Well, I
uh,
think they've got the right guy for that.
Yeah, you got the muscles.
Yeah, you do.
Are we both trying to turn him on?
That was my question.
I'm never not trying to turn someone on, so you know.
does he understand what's going on? Who knows?
Should we
Hula
roll?
Hoop Chad didn't, and we saw how that went.
Yeah.
All right, how about you both roll hot? And then Vincent, good luck to you.
Okay. Oof, oof.
Both?
Well,
I got I got a 6.
nice.
Okay.
And I would spin the string, but I want to save that string
Mm.
for
Mhm.
having to make him do something later.
So that means Rock gets a string on Vincent.
Another.
Yes,
Ooh,
another.
They got 4 string. Ooh, okay.
And Vincent, you can choose one. You can give yourself to Rock. You can promise something you think Rock wants, or you can get embarrassed and act awkward.
Okay. I'm gonna say that Vincent leans into it. He sort of like. Are we like near a wall or something?
You are now.
Near a wall now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna I'm gonna put one arm against the wall and like do do this, and then say I was just like do you want to come back to my place after?
I mean, after like the dance and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you like wait? Hold on. I see your one. Can I see your other arm? I just
My
need to
other-
make sure if my car breaks down that I'd be in safe arms.
I do look a little flustered at that, I think. And then but I think at that like I flex.
Yeah. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, definitely.
And as you're flexing, Taylor comes walking up and she smiles. Hey, everybody. Hey, Logan.
You know, Taylor, just the perfect timing as always, dear. You two have fun, and he like claps both Vincent and Rock like on the shoulder, like you guys have fun. And he's,
I
like,
was
smiles.
hoping we could hang out, Taylor, especially since it seems like Rock and Vincent have their own thing going on.
Yeah, we should probably leave them alone. Give them some privacy. And like he like wraps an arm around her like shoulders and like starts walking away to like.
And she just seems thrilled with that idea and starts to walk off with you.
Oh, good, perfect. I think we'll just go as we're walking. Logan is just like, so how have you been?
I've been really good, working hard, SATs and everything, trying to make sure I know what I'm going to do for school. Where are you going to go?
Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. I've looked at a couple of schools, but why? Where were you thinking of going?
Oh, I wasn't sure yet. I want to go where I'll know somebody.
Oh, I see. And Logan gets this kind of, it's like this sheepish smile, but it's still like really cute. And he's just like, well, maybe we'll end up at the same school together. Who knows?
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I I would be totally like a great friend to have wherever you go because, I cared about you before you were cool and, I could be a good friend still.
Yeah, of course. Taylor, you were a great friend, and I mean, you're still a great friend.
Yeah, yeah. And, I'm happy you feel that way. So, especially here at the dance, maybe we could connect again.
Logan is gonna kind of stop wherever they're walking, and he turns his body so that he's like directly facing like one-on-one to her, and he kind of leans in a little bit, and he's like, "Why would you like to dance with me tonight?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice. Or, more than dance.
Ah, well, we'll see where the night takes us. And can I roll to turn around?
Yes. Yes, you may.
That is a 9.
Okay. You will get a string on Taylor.
Just keep giving me the string.
So she just smiles and gives you a big kiss on the cheek and says, I'm gonna go check in. But the first slow dance is mine.
Yeah, you come find me.
I will. And she heads off to get in line. Now, Rock and Vincent are hanging out and talking by the wall, but I think that Juniper and Beverly have now come in, probably getting in line, to check in. And as they're doing so, I keep forgetting the professor's last name. Whittington. I keep wanting to say Worthington. I don't know if I'm thinking
I need to
Angel
write that
X-Men
down
or
as
what?
well because I keep forgetting.
Professor Whittington comes over and opens the double doors into the auditorium and says, everyone once checked in, you can please proceed to the tables. And you see that there's a number of tables set up for actual seating. There's a couple long tables with like drinks and refreshments. There's lights already moving. There's a DJ who's turning up the music just as the doors open. And I assume Logan will go in. Now, did either of you, after checking in, maybe Juniper want to do anything specific?
Well, first, she wasn't sure if she was on the list.
Oh, she is. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
That's all the same. Nothing changed. Okay. I think she'll just kind of semi-float in and then find the farthest corner and just like hang there in the shadows watching.
You think that's going to be like your haunt for the evening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every MC gets one.
She like makes a joke in her head. She's like, I have no one to tell that joke to.
Beverly, how about you?
I think Beverly came in with a lot of energy and is starting to realize that she doesn't have a plan. I think they're going to keep their eyes peeled for now, see if they notice anything suspicious. Maybe even gaze into the abyss to see if they can learn a little bit about that convention master person whose name I forgot.
All right, James Tarrington.
Yes, maybe figure out where he might physically be.
All right. And how does Beverly gaze into the abyss?
I think Beverly goes and gets a glass of punch and then angrily stares at it out of frustration for not having a plan.
Smells like Kool-Aid, like just fruit punch Kool-Aid.
We have the cheapest high school. I hate the private school so
much.
I mean,
they combined your homecoming dance with a B-movie convention social event. So.
It's Flavor Aid.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one has even spiked it yet? Come on.
Well,
not yet.
We're slacking.
So,
you've been busy.
Gaze into the abyss, name what you're looking for, and roll with dark.
Okay. Let's see what my doc is. I forget. Where's my stats?
Your wicked doc? Oh, not doc.
Hey, shut up. All right, I'm going with it. Ooh, I got a 12.
Oh. All right. And you were looking for information on James Tarrington?
Yeah, especially if I can figure out his physical presence by like staring at people. I don't know.
Okay. You're staring into your punch, and you get slightly jostled by someone walking by you to get their punch. And maybe you've been staring a few minutes because as you glance up, a couple other people are staring at you. But over at the other end of the auditorium, now talking to Professor Whittington, is a taller man. He's dressed in a nice suit, nice white button-down shirt with a nice tie, nice coif-styled hair. And as you glance over, you're very sure that's James Tarrington, and he's also glancing over at you.
Oh. He isn't the person who happened to give me the poison last night, is he?
You don't think you've ever met this man before?
Okay.
No?
Just checking.
No?
And he's staring at me.
He was just glancing over at you, it seems, as you glance over at him, like, just happens to be looking in your direction at the same time.
Can I glare at him and mouth, "You got a problem"?
Sure. Would you like to roll to shut someone down?
I would love to. Yes, thank you.
Please do.
Just me over here threatening adults. That is a 6.
Oh, wonderful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I get to take one forward because of the Gaze into the Abyss roll, right?
Oh, that's true.
So that's a 7, which is different than a 6.
Uh-huh.
No XP for me.
So on a 7, choose one from below.
Okay.
They don't have strings on you.
I think I would like to take a string on them.
Okay. So you have a string on James Tarrington, but you come across poorly, so you're going to get a condition in return.
That seems fair.
And let's see. I think he kind of like nudges Professor Whittington, and Professor Whittington will also look over at you. And you can't tell what he's saying, but now both of them are looking at you, and we're gonna give you in trouble.
Okay, cool. Love it.
Does Tarrington look familiar to Juniper?
I think Juniper has seen him before because she comes to all the conventions.
Yeah, he's always there?
Yeah, you always see him around. You always see him around.
Interesting.
So Rock and Victor were very close against that wall outside. The doors are open now. Did you want to head inside, or are you still chatting out in the foyer?
We could head inside. We could. So, and just like as we're talking, like, hey, so the yeah, wanna see the others if they're there?
Oh, yeah. Out of character, which others again? Is it
that would be like Beverly and see if anyone else from the party.
Okay. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Okay, back in character. I was gonna say, actually, I wanted to ask you something. You're close to Juniper, right?
I mean, we talk a lot. What's up?
Juniper and Beverly, right?
Yeah. What about them?
It's just, I don't know. They seem different. Like, I don't know. I'm wondering if I can do this. Like, they smell a bit odd.
Sure.
I don't really pay attention to their smell, but I mean, you probably have a better sense than I do.
It's not a bad smell. It's just, I don't know. It's just distinct.
I mean, Beverly did kind of just like ask to talk to them in private. So, I walked in line and then I found you. But like I don't know, like Juniper, she's not happy to be here, but I mean, sometimes these things get tiring. It's okay. I get that. But yeah, I don't know about Bev. Like they seemed a little unhappy. They're in like a dress, which I know they don't like. So like, I maybe they're just not too hot feeling because of that. But I don't know about smell. I trust your sense of smell. Do I smell different?
No, you smell nice. You smell like
Okay.
you smell like daffodils and essential oils.
That's the conditioner I use. Oh man, you have a good nose.
Yeah, it recently I don't know, it just got really heightened. I think it might be an ADHD thing. I don't know.
That's valid. That's valid. Cool. Let's check. Let's check the others out.
Yeah.
I think as you come in, you see Beverly holding a glass of the punch and just staring over at Professor Whittington, who's standing with someone else. You'll see Juniper's over in a corner, and Logan's maybe heading to check out their table and put down their little placard, if that's okay.
Yeah, there was something I wanted to do at some point, but it doesn't have to be right this second.
Sure, I will definitely get back to you. And you see a number of your other fellow students coming in as well, including Hula Hoop Chad now, Giselle and Brendan, Tyler, not to be confused with Taylor, and David. Did you want to talk to someone specifically, or maybe you just head to your table? What do you do?
I can it was like what I asked Raku, it was like, do you want to sit down?
Oh yeah. Wait. Hey, Logan's doing that weird thing again.
What weird thing?
Look how concentrated they are on that punch.
Oh, that was Beverly.
Oh, that was Beverly? Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you think someone might have spiked it?
Yeah, like, Beverly is just, like, really
Concentrating on the punch.
Do we want to see if they're okay? I mean, we could totally sit down.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, they seem like they're uncomfortable. I can fix that.
Okay.
While that's happening, does it look like Beverly's taken a sip of this punch yet?
I think if I'm currently in a stare down with two adults, there may be some slow sipping happening.
Juniper's gonna
yes.
move as fast
Yeah.
as she can and see if she can knock that cup out of Beverly's hand.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So, real quick, just so I can know what's happening as different characters are converging. What is Logan doing right now?
So I imagine
Watching.
Yeah, Logan, he went to go put his stuff down at whatever his table was, and I actually wanted to do a gaze into the abyss roll as well, because Brian reminded me that that's a thing I can do.
Okay. Let's do that real quick before we resolve the four converging and the possible violent glass flailing. So,
Yeah.
what did you want to gaze into the abyss about? Name what you're looking for and roll with dark.
Would like to know who at this dance is the easiest target for me to bring to my dark power.
Wow. Okay. Roll with dark.
That is a 10.
Okay. It is Taylor. Taylor is
Okay.
very interested in getting closer to you again by whatever means necessary. And you get a forward to ensuring that happens.
Cool. Okay, that was it. That's all I wanted.
Okay. And how were you gazing into the abyss?
Oh, I bet this is what it looked like. Logan pulled out his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And he opened this super cool beta app that he has on his phone.
Oh, because we
Which-
talked about how like your game is fully integrated with
Yeah,
all kinds of social media and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
Not
the app
creepy at all.
that he uses to talk with Mr. Coleman. So I bet he just sent like a real quick message, like, who should I go for? Or like, maybe he says it in a cooler way, I bet. But
And you just get the name Taylor. And as that answer comes across to you, you see Victor and Rock starting to head towards Beverly, and then Juniper is just like booking it right at Beverly. And Juniper, how about you roll volatile for me?
Yeah, all right.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay. So that's a 8.
Okay. Now, I know you weren't specifically looking probably to harm Beverly. So, we can let that glass get hit if you wish. But I think when you hit it, maybe Beverly is a bit surprised suddenly by the activity, and the glass just goes flying into your face, and you take a harm.
Beverly's face.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's going to work out real well for everybody.
Yep.
Dude just goes, don't drink anything here.
And the punch goes all over your nice dress and is like dripping from your face as the glass hits you in the face as well. And you just kind of have like a Carrie moment as it just drips down.
Okay, so you're welcome.
What the hell, Juniper?
Don't. Oh, actually, it's probably not a problem for you. Okay, so here's don't to like look around. Is Vincent and Rock close?
I would assume because Vincent was already going over that. Like as soon as that happens, I go over quicker, and I'm like, here, let me take you to the restroom.
Okay, no, before you go though. Okay, just promise me you're not gonna drink anything. Like it's super important. Like I have to tell you, just don't drink anything here. Don't drink anything in the convention center.
Can I is like where this room is that the room where it has the canopy or like the not the canopy?
Yes. An important note is that we talked about the convention auditorium has a large skylight.
Oh.
So the full moon and the night sky above is shining down on our dance.
Mm-hmm. As soon as she says that, can I use my move Howl at the Moon, where when I bask in moonlight you may act as if you had Dark 3?
Sure. What are you looking to do?
I want to try and see if I can use my like sort of like my supernatural scent, if I have that. If I can try and tell if there is if the punch smells weird.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have heightened senses.
Mm-hmm.
So roll dark for me.
Okay.
And roll and add 3 because you are basked in the moonlight above.
Yes.
Because of that skylight. We didn't want Victor to have moon-related abilities and be stuck inside and not under the moonlight.
That is a 10.
Okay. So you're gonna get a forward to your next roll.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you 2 questions plus I'll answer your primary question that you wanted to do. So the answer to that is no. You don't smell anything strange about the punch.
Mm-hmm.
But you can ask 2 more questions from the heightened senses list, since you're kind of like tapping into your wolfen abilities, and so you might pick up other things. What of the other questions would you like me to answer for you?
Is there anyone here who's trying to because just seeing how paranoid they are, is there anybody here that's trying to harm them?
So, as you're kind of like feeling out and then sniffing, you're like, you get goosebumps and the hair on the back of like your neck kind of goes up, And
Can I
you
say that
see,
like my eyes are like a little like are turning a little like golden? Ha ha ha
yeah,
ha ha ha.
no, totally.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
you can feel like
Mhm.
Tarrington's ire, that suited gentleman who's talking to Professor Whittington, and you see him just like kind of glaring at you, and you think he's kind of looking at your entire like little group that's converged, and does not have good intentions.
Ooh.
And what else can I answer for you?
Who's in control here?
You feel a presence that is not visible. You feel that there is a malign, hungry, and now angry presence that is just in the air around you. And it's perturbed. You know, like maybe if you haven't eaten in a while and you were expecting to be able to eat, and then like your meal just got up and walked away, you might be angry. Yeah, that's what you're feeling. And it is powerful and it is angry. And you're now aware that that is just here in the convention. Something beyond
Bad
normal.
vibes. Bad vibes.
Mhm.
So I guess like what you see is trying to kind of like get like Vincent like at first like tries to get napkins and tries to like pat down um Beverly like before like it stains anything like really quickly. And then as soon as Juniper says that, he kind of just straightens up and really kind of like his sort of like tone shifts kind of like because usually Vincent's very happy-go-lucky, you know, he has a very relaxed attitude, but now like as he's tapping into his werewolf abilities, he he like his posture changes, like it's sort of like um it's more alert and a little more, if you have that insight, a little more predatory.
Can I pull a string on Vincent so they tell me exactly what's going on?
Yeah, how would you phrase that in character?
Alright. So I kind of see them just like automatically like kind of like stiffen. And I just like have an arm and I'm like, hey, you okay? You seem like something's up. You changed. What's going on?
And Vincent can accept that string and answer now like what they've learned, and you'll gain XP, or you can deny it. You can turn it down.
I just say not here, but I say it very seriously. And when I look back at Rock, I look him in the eye, and I think he'll be able to see that my eyes have changed.
And
yeah,
Juniper and Beverly are right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you're telling me this like
right
quietly though, right?
Yeah, I just say not right now.
Okay, let me know.
So the last thing that Juniper said was, well, whatever you do, don't drink anything at the convention. And I think Beverly is still pretty upset. And so with
Dripping too.
I tried better.
so with Vincent and Rock distracted, I think Beverly's gonna yell at Juniper. Just be like, "Don't you tell me what to do."
You want to shut Juniper down?
I could. I was. Oh, that's okay. Sure, let's do it.
You are yelling.
I am yelling. Oh, that's a 6.
Oh.
And I don't have a forward anymore, and it's good to fail sometimes. So let's just leave it.
And you just see I really need to memorize his name. Professor Whittington, as well as Mrs. Crane, who was on the other side of the room with the other chaperone. They both are walking decidedly over to your group.
Uh-oh.
And Professor Whittington just says, "Hey, all of you, stop this. Calm down. Juniper, what are you doing? You're normally so well behaved this last year."
I have been crying in class every day. Why is only people noticing me now?
I just thought you had a dry eye condition.
Okay. She's gonna get like
Out into the hall, please. And he just points at Juniper and then out into the hall. And Mrs. Crane is coming up and she's like, "Calm down, everything will be fine. Oh, Beverly dear, let's go to the bathroom and get you cleaned up."
I just have like a number of like tissues in my hand that are like now like sort of like punched. So
I think Juniper maintains eye contact and just like fades to the nearest wall.
oh my god.
And Professor Whittington just kind of like looks and goes, "Oh, well, I assume she's out there then," and just seems to accept it and goes walking out into the hall. And Mrs. Crane is like, Beverly.
Beverly will go with Mrs. Crane. It's already has the condition in trouble, so we'll.
And she's already like, she grabs some napkins on the way and is trying to press them into your wet dress and like clean up your face.
I give her the napkins that I haven't used.
So she will lead you into the bathroom and try to clean you up. Did you want to talk to her about anything while that happens?
Oh, Mrs. Crane's the cool teacher, the one we like, right?
She is.
Cheddar Bay of teachers.
I think I'll tell her. I'll let her in on what's going on. Be like, "Mrs. Crane, you don't understand. There is something sinister happening at these conventions."
Oh, I mean, I know they're kind of lame, but they're just trying to keep the town going.
Can Juniper float in at this point?
Oh, to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? You just floated to the bathroom.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Oh. Yeah, we're just cleaning up here, Juniper. Did you talk to the professor?
No, did you? No. Let's focus up for a second, Mrs. Crane. She's dead. She floated through the wall.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, yeah, she died like she was supposed to. Beverly, the problem is you haven't. And I think that is where we will take our break.
What?
Oh.
We'll come back in 10 minutes. We're going to give everyone a chance to grab a drink, go to the bathroom. So we'll be back 10 minutes from now, 7:34 Eastern, 6:34 Central.
She really said no duh.
Having a good time. Felt like the right time to take that break. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to Virtual HorrorCon's Monsterhearts 2 with my amazing cast. When we left off, Mrs. Crane had just said a few choice words about how Beverly failed in doing her duty for the town. But before we resolve that, we're going to jump back to Logan. And Logan, you know, there was quite a little confrontation. Teachers got involved there out on the dance floor. What's Logan doing?
So I think Logan, I imagine that whole, like, all of that happened was not subtle. I imagine there were a lot of
no.
people who were
Oh,
turning and
yes.
looking at them. So I think
Mhm.
Logan was one of those people. I think he turns and looks and saw all of that happen. Beverly went to the bathroom with
Mrs. Crane,
Crane.
the teacher everyone likes and totally trusts.
Yep.
Mhm.
Juniper was supposed to go out into the hallway to talk to Mr. What's-his-face, Professor What's-his-face.
Whittington.
Whittington, yes.
What's your face?
But then she totally didn't.
I mean, maybe.
Right. And then Vincent and Rock were just there still.
Yeah, they're presumably still talking.
We're taking out the napkins.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
The
Nice.
stack of napkins, we're walking away, putting the napkins away, and I'm gonna actually try to see if I can talk with Vincent
Right.
about.
You were supposed to talk alone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I think in that case, Logan's not gonna go over to them. And
Sorry.
Because he sees them going somewhere to talk privately, so Logan's like,
yeah,
"Eh."
it's like, they might be going to make out. I'm not gonna get in the middle of that.
That's quite kind of you.
Instead, he will go and it's still like the very beginning of the dance, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's been like 15 minutes, and already there's punch everywhere and people walking through walls.
Okay, well, you know
Nobody's
what? That's
mentioning
fine. I think I'm still gonna go find Taylor.
Okay. Taylor's over at the table she got assigned and has like a little plate of food she's picking at, but she's just like staring out on the dance floor because of everything that was happening. But the minute you are approaching, she's like wiping her face with her napkin and just smiles. Hey, Logan, did you see all that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was
That
crazy.
new girl totally attacked Beverly.
Oh, you mean Jenny, right?
Mm,
Oh, sorry, it's Juniper, right? That's right, and she's she's
oh.
not new.
Oh, no?
No, yeah, I think she's been. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
She just seems sad since she came here.
She does seem very sad, and that's really too
she
bad.
probably
for
misses
her.
her old school and old friends.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't have any friends or something.
Mm-hmm. How are you, though?
Oh, I'm fine. I wanted to see if maybe we could go talk now. I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, okay. And so she gets up from her seat. Dancing, or?
I thought maybe we could find somewhere more private to go.
Oh, okay, yeah, mm-hmm. And she just starts following after you.
Great. And now I have no idea what this convention center looks like, or what this, event hall
Tons
looks like.
of meeting rooms and, event space and random hallways that lead to other hallways. So I think if you're looking for just some privacy in a side room, the main convention has stopped now. Occasional, movie space now that people are watching movies. And as you head down a hall, you can see into one where it looks like there's a old werewolf movie playing, and there's no one inside watching it. So it looks like there's room to talk.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So as long as there's no one in there.
Nope, you kind of stick your head in and there's no one watching this movie, so they must have put it on, but no one showed up.
I think that Logan is gonna walk in with Taylor and
She's like, "Oh, do you like werewolves?"
this room was empty, so I thought this would work for us.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think he doesn't really wait. He just kind of just goes and starts kissing her.
Wow. Would you like to roll to turn someone on?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
That is an 11.
All right. You will get a string on Taylor, and
Cool.
she will give herself to you.
Cool. How far do we go?
She is willing to have a great time. She likes you and is perfectly willing to have sex with you.
Okay, cool. Assuming, well, no, he's a dumb teenager. Don't need to lock the door. It's fine. We'll just have sex in this room that hopefully no one walks in on.
What could go wrong here at this amazing, totally trustworthy convention center? All right. We will fade to black, and then we will come back in a little bit and check in and see how that went and talk about your sex move.
Cool.
All right. Meanwhile, Vincent and Rock, we're also going to have a private conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you leave the auditorium to try and do this?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say you head down the opposite hallway, and you find an event space that doesn't have a movie playing. It's just, it looks like it's normally one of the seminar rooms, and there's no one in there.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, it's like, so that thing.
Yeah, I think like Fitz is actually sort of like dragging Rock and like trying to find like an empty space.
Okay.
Like he's holding his hand and then like move around and then like going going to an empty sort of area of this convention and then it then turns to him like really serious and says something's wrong here. Like there's something evil here. Like something isn't right with that Carrington kid. Nothing was ever right with him, but something's
Wait. So
bad's
the
going
Tarrington,
on.
like the guy who runs things, Tarrington?
Yeah, him.
I mean, he's kind of
Tarrington.
almost like a corpo, so makes sense. Don't trust people with money, and I think he's with that other school that got the peppers. Asshole.
Yeah, we'll call it Pepperville Prep.
Yeah.
Pepperville Prep.
Yeah.
Can't trust alliteration.
I was like, no, not that he's a bad person. Well, he is a bad person, but that there's something else here. Something I can't explain it. Something dark.
You I might have. You might be able to get a better look at this. Hold on, let me text a friend. And I'm gonna try and call up the faking.
So you want to tell us a bit more about why you have the faking's number?
The faking may be my old lover that gave me my fae powers.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, look beyond the veil and try to seek an audience.
Okay, yep.
Right.
Beyond the Veil is the fae move that you chose to seek an audience with the Fairy King. Gaze into the abyss, so you'll roll dark.
Roll dark? Yeah, so we're gonna get an audience.
Oh, wow.
We got a 12.
Okay. On a 10 up, in addition to other results, the Fairy King reveals to you a hidden string on someone. Gain it. So how do you think usually it's just a simple text? Do you feel they fully appear bodily?
I think
They call you? How do you think this usually happens when you succeed?
I think they appear. Like if it's like a good succeed, they definitely appear.
Okay.
They're like, oh.
So I think they're like at the other end of the room, because this was like a seminar space, there was like a large pull down projector screen, and the Fey King, as you know him, what do you think he looks like? Tell me about what he appears to be.
I think he is very tall, 6'4"-ish, 6'5"-ish.
That's a good height, everyone.
Yeah, very angular. Very angular cheekbones, piercing, sparkly blue eyes, and he's dressed very, very regal, but also, flamboyant at the same time.
It's
Just kind of
purple.
oh, very purple. Oh, yeah. Yes, very purple. So, purple, shimmery, but also just like very official looking
Yeah,
at the same time.
jacket style, but
Yeah.
a little poofy, glittering, violet, lots of purples. And he just kind of smiles as he comes walking from behind the projector. Oh, Rock darling, what's going on?
Oh, so my friend here says there's something.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is Vincent. This is the king.
The what? I'm sorry, the what?
The king of the Fae. They're very
Fae?
close. They're I met them at a party.
Oh, I feel like I'm missing a lot of steps here.
They're a good friend that knows things.
Yes, I know.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wait, you have a thing as well?
There are
Like a
many.
thing?
Am I interrupting something?
No, darling. I mean, no, Mr. K. My friend here has this gut feeling that something's not right here. I'm just trying to deflect the whole time,
Yes, there is something wrong here. I can feel it. Something old and hungry. You don't have any snacks from your dance, do you? I'm hungry too, actually.
Yeah. There's some weird punch. We were told not to drink it. Like, there's another person that's just.
Oh
like,
no, I never drink anything mortal. Ugh.
Well, yeah. No, that makes sense.
I have Foxfire wine to drink. But I am a little hungry. So yes, is that what you called me about? Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, you have really good insight. So I
have a lot of good everything. But
I know.
yes. Yeah, I think there's...
I have Tramix, but I don't want to give it to him.
It's... I think there's some sort of spirit here, and I can tell it is hungry and it's angry. It knows that something's wrong. It feels like it needs young souls to stay satiated, and I don't think it's had one recently. That seems wrong. That's terrible. What is going on in this town of yours? What did you invite me to? This is no bacchanal.
I thought it was going to be a fun party anyway, and it's just the dumps.
I mean, we're in a convention center.
I know.
Not even a private club or anything for their party?
No, and they're playing like real bad music too, like things like
it's a drag.
Yeah, not even that.
Who's your friend?
Oh yeah, this is Vincent. We go to school together.
Oh, and
yes.
Vincent is just your friend?
I mean, yeah, we're friends.
Well,
but I mean,
I get. Oh.
I mean, we're gonna dance later. I mean,
Vincent, you're gonna take care of Rock, right?
Yes. I can.
Yeah, Rock.
I have a lot of things to do.
Yeah, stay close to Vincent. I think Vincent is a good person to have around.
You can promise me that?
Oh wait, do you know?
No, wait.
No, I'm asking the fake king. Do you know?
I know a lot of things. I drink and I know a lot of things. And I should be drinking right now. So I'm gonna let you two finish up. Don't get eaten by any hungry spirits who want your soul. And good luck. Rock dear, I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
And he's gonna walk back behind the projector and it's just gone.
I look back behind the projector.
So you now have a string on the hungry spirit.
I do?
Yes.
Ooh.
As part of your Beyond the Veil.
I guess we do have a lot to talk about. So, Fae King.
Yeah, met him at a party. I thought that was just, a gimmick. We danced and more, and said he would give me a gift, and he gave me many gifts. And, yeah, I think, I may sound weird, but might be one of him. Like, I could still eat human food. It makes my stomach hurt. Yeah, so
Fae.
uh-huh. That's not weird, right?
Well, I guess if we're all coming clean about this, I might also not be entirely boy.
Oh, so you're like me? You don't have gender?
Oh no. I mean not entirely human.
Oh! Mortal, yeah. Yeah, wait, really?
Yeah. This was something that's not necessarily recent, but recent enough development. I'm adopted, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
as most people know. Um, and I guess my other parents left me something a bit more.
Oh,
Uh,
well, I mean, you've
I
always been a bit more, so.
I kind of give puppy eyes to that. Um,
Did you want to roll to turn Vincent on?
Mhm.
Roll hot, please.
I have two in hand. I haven't used it.
Everyone's turning you on, apparently.
9?
Apparently.
Okay, 9. So on a 7 to 9, Vincent, you can either give Rock a string, or you can choose from the list of 3 to give
So
yourself,
what's he want?
promise something, or get embarrassed and act awkward. What would you like to do?
Let's, I'm, yeah, okay, I'm gonna say, I'm going to tell you something about myself that, not a lot of people know.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, that nobody knows.
Oh.
Uh, I, it is partially the reason why I am in a lot of sports, but and it might sound a bit, but this is all crazy. I'm a werewolf.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. You're kind of like super
Like
lit.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is
I
it
mean,
notable?
no, I mean, for your stature and stuff, like you look like you could definitely fit that role, and I still like you regardless. So don't worry, as long as you promise not to hurt me.
I do. I no, I won't. No, of course not. It's just I it's just like I would never do anything purposeful to hurt you. I promise.
Okay.
Uh, but I just need to let you know that if things go bad, and I'm going to use my use my string on rock, and I'm gonna say if anything goes bad, and if I can't control myself, you're gonna run, right?
And so you're trying to tempt them to do what you want.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna use a string.
So, Rock, do you want to accept that and plan to do that?
Do I have to roll something to fight it if I want to?
No, you can simply choose not to take that string. You would get an experience if you take the string, but then later, if it comes up and you don't listen, then we would have to. Maybe we would just give me a free reaction because now you're, going back on what you said. I mean, Fae don't like broken promises.
Yeah,
And do make sure to keep track that
I have them down.
Vincent just great.
I will say I'll tell him that I will do my best to not get in your way. But if you're in danger, I'm not going to fight for you.
Same here.
Okay.
So is that really accepting the string?
I don't know.
No.
No,
Okay.
that's not.
So no
That's
marked
my-
experience, but still very sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. I think we will leave you two there having that sweet moment and go back to the bathroom where Mrs. Crane was just kind of disappointed that Beverly isn't dead. And she's using some paper towel to wipe up Beverly and just like shakes her head, you know, looking somewhat saddened and disparagingly at Juniper. Juniper, dear, maybe you should go off and, you know, haunt someone else. You know, Beverly and I need to clean up and get her back out to the dance. Yes, Beverly?
I would like to punch her in the stomach, please.
Yeah, do it! Roll volatile!
And
Okay.
this be I can go low, you go high?
Oh, it totally can. You can
'Cause
roll
Juniper's
volatile
upset.
as well. Yeah, roll volatile.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 volatile rolls.
What could go wrong?
Oh, something. Well, the first volatile roll is a 5.
Ooh, okay.
11.
Ooh, very different.
Okay.
She's so angry.
So I think that on the 11, you are going to.
Someone just admitted it.
Yeah. I'm guessing you were trying to. Were you punching? Who was punching who in the stomach? You were punching.
Wherever Beverly was going, Juniper will aim elsewhere.
Okay. So you, I think, punch Mrs. Crane, and who kind of grunts and goes back. Unfortunately, that moves her out of the position of where Beverly was swinging for, and Beverly swings a little high and ends up hitting her hand really forcefully into the porcelain sink, like really damaging that hand. So you take another harm, Beverly.
Keep hurting Beverly.
And she seems she kind of like bumped against the sink and hit her head just a little, and she looks a little hurt and is a little stunned. Do you continue to attack?
I think Juniper is gonna like yell at her, but like, you're the reason. You're part of this. I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, Beverly, I'm sorry. You're hurt. I'll be back to you in a second. Okay, but like everyone's like pretending like nothing happened. Like it's been a year, and you're just saying it now. Like just saying it now. Just like laying it out. What the hell is happening? And she'll like kind of pull her fist back again. But she kind of want to hear what she has to say first.
Okay, and how about Beverly?
Beverly also wants to hear what she has to say, so she's just going to stand back and let Juniper be the tough one.
And she just says, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear. It's just, if it's not you, then the town goes really badly, and then we could all be hurt, and people would lose their jobs, and, you know, it would just be really unfortunate for the town. We'd probably all have to move. I don't know. I'm not really part of the feeding. I just know what's supposed to be done."
We're worried about Pepperville? About the grand plans of Pepperville?
Well, who wants
This
to
town can-
anger a powerful spirit, right, of their town? Nobody.
Okay, powerful.
You need to study your history. What am I always saying in class? If you don't study your history, you're doomed to repeat it. If you don't appease the powerful, strong thing, it's going to come back and hurt you, right? Right. So, I mean, you did a great job, Juniper. I don't know how you stuck around, but, I mean, we're all happy to have you in class.
Another punch!
Yeah!
She still gives you
volatile.
essays. She still gives you essays. Like,
Oh, okay, so this does not go as well. 5.
Oh,
All right.
She's so angry!
right through the face. Damn it!
I didn't focus enough this time.
I think she sees it coming this time, and somehow she's able to make like purchase with you. Maybe it's because she's aware of your condition, and she just brings you up and pushes you up into the mirror, and it shatters. And some of it goes into you, and some of it just like phases through, and you take a point of damage. Point of harm.
You're a bad teacher. You're a bad teacher.
Beverly, did you want to do anything?
I do, but this is just really funny.
Great.
I guess I'll try to hit her again since it didn't work for Juniper. I'll try to tackle her and get Juniper free.
Okay. Roll volatile. Please.
You got it.
Physically.
All right, much better. That is a 10.
Okay. Now,
Tagging in.
did you actually want to do harm to her?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sick of her talking at this point, so
Lovely.
I want to slam her right into the wall.
You do, and she like hits her head forcefully against the wall, and there's like a little blood out of her ears, and she's just unconscious.
Great.
And Juniper's free of her hold too. And now you have a unconscious teacher on the floor.
I'm gonna kick her in the stomach.
There's a slight grunt.
Great. Turn to Juniper and go, that was the hottest thing you ever did.
Oh, I mean, you're pretty cool yourself. Really, I like how you punched her when she was, throwing me against the wall. That's pretty cool too. Should we tell other people, maybe?
I feel like we should maybe go after the guy that's like in charge.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him either. I have a lot of unresolved anger issues.
Great. Like, maybe we can, get him into a room or something.
Yeah, and punch him?
And then punch him, right.
Yeah. She'll go for a high five.
High five.
Yeah.
Lovely.
This is a good plan.
This is a good plan.
It'll go swimmingly.
Are you gonna go try to find Tarrington?
Yes, I think that's
like
what
a very high school thing
that's what we want to do.
Yeah, we got this.
All right. You leave and head back to try and find Tarrington.
Yeah.
Logan, you were having some private time with Taylor. You both had a good time. Tell us about the sex move of the Infernal.
Sure. Okay, so in this game, when you have sex with someone, each skin has their own special sex move. The Infernals is, when you have sex, the dark power loses a string on you and gains a string on whoever you had sex with. So that kind of reflects the dark power, Mr. Coleman's influence kind of spreading to others. So, sorry, Taylor. Not sorry.
All right, and the dark power did have one string on you. Mm-hmm. It doesn't anymore. Mm-hmm. And now has one on Taylor. So
perfect.
Afterwards, the movie credits are now rolling. It was towards the end anyway. And Taylor's sitting up and, adjusting her clothes and just says, "Wow, Logan, that was great. I really do hope we go to the same college."
I don't want this to seem like... And then Logan kind of stops, restarts his sentence, and goes to take Taylor's hands in his own, and he's like, if you could do something for me, that would be really cool of you.
Sure.
And he'll, go into his pocket and pull out his phone, and,
She's is peering at your phone.
Yeah, and he opens up...
Do you want to take a picture or something?
No. You should just check out this game. It's really cool.
Oh.
Wait, she's already played the game. But you know what? Play it again, Taylor. And he'll pull up the app and like hand over the phone to her.
Oh, and she takes out a phone and, oh yeah, I must have reinstalled it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, you should really give it more of a shot. Like, I'm totally into it now.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe tonight, unless we do something after the dance.
Does she just like imply that? All right. Logan will say, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Who knows?
Great. And she gives you a kiss on the cheek again, like she did last time.
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh.
Stealing my move, or maybe I'm stealing her move. Great. And Logan will just be like, yeah, just have a good time at the dance, and we'll definitely dance later, and maybe I'll catch you after.
Logan, we already danced, but yeah, we can dance later. She smiles and
Right.
starts to head out.
Perfect. Out I go.
You going to as well?
Yeah, just back to the main, like,
Okay.
dance event.
As you're heading down the hall, you see that Beverly and Juniper are also eagerly heading back to the main hall.
Do they have any, like, blood on them?
I don't know. Maybe? That's up to them.
Yeah,
Nasty splatter.
Could be a little.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
there's a piece
Okay,
of
but-
glass hanging out of Juniper's shoulder. You know?
Yeah.
Beverly's hand doesn't
Oh.
look so good.
Yeah.
It's a special effect.
I think, okay, then in that case, Logan's gonna, like, give them both, like, a look, like, and be like, what? Are you guys okay?
Juniper will stop, and I'm gonna try to pull a string on Logan, but I have to see it's possible, because I feel like Juniper has been watching Logan enough that she knows something weird is happening with that phone.
Hmm.
So she's gonna try to, like, almost like tempt, like, hey, so this phone thing, whatever, that's really none of my business, but do you want to go for, like, a big fish?
So I know you're pulling a string. I think if possible, before I say whether he takes it or not, Logan is just like, what? What do you mean?
Okay, so this is going to be a little embarrassing, and Beverly, I'm sorry I have to do this in front of you, because this is kind of... I've been watching you sleep for a while.
What?
What?
Yeah, okay, so, like, since I died, I'm dead, by the way, I forget if anyone remembers. Anyway, hi, I'm dead, and I just kind of, like, started watching people just because I kind of missed it. Like, I don't really sleep or breathe anymore. And I remember, like, before, you were always you were nice to me. I don't know if you remember that you used to be nice to me. So I thought I'd just kind of, like, watch over you a bit. And at first it was like, oh, that's sweet. But then, like, you, like, were talking to your phone, and I think something weird. Again, doesn't matter. I'm dead. But
Okay,
I think you might
there's
be able to help the situation.
There's a lot to unpack here.
I can go over it again. I watch you when you
No,
sleep.
I got that. No, I got that.
Oh,
And that's really fucking weird.
Thank
but-
you.
Ignoring that, for now, you said
Okay.
a big fish that I could help? Is there like a
Yeah.
shark attack or something?
No. I mean, there's bad stuff happening, like...
You're in
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah. And I think Beverly and I are about to kick the ass of, like, the guy who's probably, like, either partly in charge or... Anyway, like, I think he has connections to big bad energy stuff, and you seem like a big bad energy person.
Yeah, we're gonna just wail on this dude that
Yeah.
like sacrifices people to a dark force of the town.
Oh, yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess if I can help, I can try.
Great.
And then maybe we can talk about that whole, like, watching me sleep thing later, when we're not busy.
Yeah, if
Great.
any of us are left alive.
Yeah, I'll lure him out
fine.
here. Okay, you two just I don't know, pretend to have a conversation, and then we'll jump them all together.
Okay.
So Beverly's gonna go in and try to lure him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great plan.
Vincent and Rock, Did you have anything more to say, or were you going to head back towards the party?
Yeah. I was just I think. Would Vincent know like if things are gonna go down? No, I don't think so.
Not
No,
yet,
not really.
but
Yeah. I'm just like,
if you're heading back towards
yeah.
the party, Rock, were you okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry, I
No, it's all right.
had
Then
to think about that for a sec. Like,
as you're
Yeah.
heading back towards the dance, then you see like Beverly go charging in, somewhat determined, into the dance hall, the auditorium, and you see Juniper and Logan kind of chatting, maybe a little quietly, or trying to seem cool over near one of the walls.
I'm
Excuse
chill.
me. I am cool. I don't seem cool. I am cool.
Excuse me.
Just saying.
I'm never not cool.
That's what the deal is.
Yeah. Do I smell blood? Or
Yeah.
because of
I think you can kind of smell, that mixture of sweat and blood and such, and like something went down with Juniper.
my metaphorical ears perk up, and I just say like immediately like I smell blood.
okay, let's go find it. Then
Okay. Let's go find it.
wait, hold on. Let's see if somebody's okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah,
Let's
And-
flirt, but
I was
okay.
like,
Logan and Juniper can see Vincent and Rock approaching.
yeah.
Whoa. Hey. Be cool. Be cool.
I'm always cool.
I like try and like crouch down a little bit and go over
Oh.
a little tall.
So Beverly's about to lure out that Tarrington guy, and we're gonna beat him up and maybe steal his soul.
Oh, he's
What?
vengeful. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
He's
Well,
that.
it's a lot to go into. We're definitely gonna beat him up.
You know-
he's why I died, and he's why Beverly died. I'm dead.
You're dead?
I'm Juniper.
What?
I'm dead. Yeah.
You're dead?
Yeah. It's been a year, Vincent.
Oh my god.
No, it's
I'm
a
so
wild,
sorry.
no. Okay. I don't
start
have
crying.
time to process. Oh no. Okay. So. Okay. Juniper will like try to comfort with one hand, but still very focused on the story she's telling.
I'm so
okay,
sorry.
but
I
listen.
never noticed.
Listen, we have to, this guy's killing people and he's gonna kill again. They're feeding
Okay.
a dark, but this is a lot.
No,
But there's
I
like a
know.
dark
No,
spirit
I
in
actually
Oh,
I
we
Pepperville.
know about the.
Oh.
We know about
We
the.
know.
dark spirit.
Oh, we know. Well, we
did you just
just
let
found
that
out.
happen,
No, we just found out.
Oh,
Yeah, we.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I would have been angry, but
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling a lot
It was-
better now. I
No,
kinda
no,
got
no,
some of that
wait,
aggression
You're
out.
a ghost. You're a ghost. You know, just so I'm a werewolf.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Oh, you know what? I think
are
we're losing
so
focus
open.
here, though.
Look,
Just to
we
make
can
you feel
talk
better,
after.
I'd say that.
look. If you guys need answers from this Mr. Tarrington guy or whatever, I can help. You don't have to jump him right away.
Oh, okay, but here's the thing. I already have all the answers I need, which is he's involved and I'm dead, and I kind of want to maybe make him dead too. Or
Maybe we listen to Logan first, and then we can beat him up.
Maybe he can give us some more information to, like, if there's some weird, evil, dark spirit in
Oh, so he's not the
Pepperville,
spirit. So
like-
okay.
maybe we can get rid of it, and maybe he knows how, and that doesn't involve killing people.
We can intimidate with. Do you see Vincent's muscles? They're really nice.
As
yeah,
Vincent's crying, like,
It's like
I'm trying to cheer Vincent up at the same time.
he's
Like,
kind of hotter when he cries. It's just very distracting.
look. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is maybe we
Hot
can get
cry,
some
just
answers
like-
before you break his neck or something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, then all I ask for, and again, I am dead. I know I mentioned this a lot, but I feel like it
I've
bears
heard.
repeating. Yes, thank you. I just want to know that at some point I can lay a fist on him.
Oh, yes.
I don't care.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I take that. Awesome. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's all.
We
Thank
get
you.
the answers, and then you can punch them.
Okay,
Wait,
and then she
I
like
can-
calms down and floats a little.
I can
This
do
is
some
good.
damage as well, but when that happens, you need to be far away from me. Like
Oh.
far away. Far away.
Okay, I'll be near the ceiling.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay. Great.
I
Great
think-
plan, guys.
Yeah, while this is happening, Beverly, you've gone into the auditorium, and just as you're coming in, the music goes real slow, and a bunch of people start dancing in couples to the slow dance. You don't see Tarrington walking around, but Brendan comes walking up to you rather urgently, and he frowns. Sorry, Beverly, have you seen Giselle?
No.
Oh, I can't find her. And I was talking to some of the guys, but I said, for a slow dance, I'd definitely find, her, and I can't. She's gonna be so pissed.
Well, you shouldn't talk to me then. You should be going and looking for her.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, okay. And he goes over to a table where some people are sitting.
Great. So I don't see the dude at first.
Nope, you're not. You don't see Tarrington.
Okay.
You do see Whittington, who seems to be like just hanging over the food table and like picking at things.
So I'm a teenager, and I have a hunger for thrills as a ghoul. What I would like to do is go up to the DJ booth and take the mic.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and you come walk, and the DJ's kind of like sitting back, checking his phone because the slow song's playing, and you just walk up there and grab the mic.
Great. I'm gonna say, hello. Is there a
really loud suddenly, and everyone like stops and like looks up at you?
Is there a Mr. James Tarrington? There is this guy who says he's an investor looking for you in the lobby. Again, James Tarrington, there's an investor looking for you in the lobby. Seems mad.
And somebody just shouts, "Oh, I saw Tarrington leave with, I think Giselle.
What?
She was sick or something, not feeling well." And then you see Brendan like over on the side go, "What?" And he goes like running out towards like the main hall to get towards the front.
Gross, dude. Huge age gap. Not cool.
Oh.
It's true.
I'm gonna head back out.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell everybody what I
Yeah,
learned. Well, they probably heard me.
yeah, I was like, wait, Giselle's missing? What the hell?
That she looked sick. Did she not hear what I said about not drinking stuff? Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. We should probably find her. This is starting to feel very familiar
yes,
to me,
yes.
and it's not good.
Taylor comes walking up.
Oh, Taylor. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
One sec.
the slow dance is starting.
Yeah. Go in and I'll be there.
Mr. Coleman told me to tell you something.
Okay. What did he say?
This game starts itself? But
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
it said that the next level is actually in the basement and that you should go there?
I think Logan like walks right up to Taylor, like puts his hands on her shoulders, and it's just like, "Thank you so much, Taylor," and like plants a kiss right on her lips, and then like steps away and like is like, "You go inside. We're going to the basement."
That's new.
Is this how the game works? And she's just like looking really confused at her phone. And
Yeah.
you see there is a staircase to the basement over on the side.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Taylor. You're the best. Let's go, guys.
Wait, what is this? Let's go. Why are there more people in our group now?
No. Taylor's not coming. Just us 5.
Okay, but there was 2 of you when I left.
Yeah. Because this is bad. It killed both of us.
Oh,
We can't do this alone.
you don't tell everybody I'm dead.
Well, now we all know, and we know that.
You're dead too?
Oh no. They needed context.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
fine.
I'm so out of the loop.
We can't all go to the basement. We've got to.
Why not?
Because we got to find the wackadoo, Mr. What's his name?
I bet he's
Tarrington.
in the basement.
Why would he be in the basement? He left with Giselle.
Yeah, they probably went to the basement.
All right, fine. We'll go to the basement. But if she's not in there, I'm leaving.
Okay, perfect. And I think Logan's like already walking towards.
Nothing good happens in a basement.
What happens in a basement?
Especially if it's unfitted.
Oh my god!
I
Stop
thought-
crying.
Can I actually roll to turn someone on him? Because I remember that they said that I cry hot.
That was Juniper, I believe, that expressed that. So sure, roll hot as you direct your tears and X in the direction of Juniper.
I have to do one.
It's fair.
Okay, I
It's
have
fair.
to roll.
Roll hot.
One.
Here I was, just ready to roll dark to find where they were.
11.
It's pretty hot.
11.
A 6 and a 3, and I have +2.
So that will get you a string on Juniper. Juniper, you can choose to give yourself, to promise something you think they want, or you can get embarrassed and act awkward.
Okay, so, gosh, I didn't think I could feel stuff anymore. So this is really hard for me. Hey, Vincent. One hand on the chest. Maybe when this is all done, we can have like a conversation. Because I think we should have a conversation. It's very important that we have a conversation when this is done. Okay? She's like not even looking at him. She's like, okay.
As I do this, I accidentally squeeze my palms together.
Oh, okay, yes. Yes, I need you to live through this. I really need you to live through this. Well, actually, do I? I don't know. Anyway, let's go in that basement so then we can have a later conversation.
Go.
I don't want it to be now anymore. I want it to be later.
Yeah. Alright.
That's fun because you're gonna join us then.
Because
Me and
dealing with
Vince
a
are
whole
hanging out
lot.
after the dance.
Heading to the stairwell.
Yep.
It is unlocked, and you can head downstairs to the basement. And just as you're exiting the door into that basement level hall, you see Tarrington, whose eyes go really wide just as that door opens, and he stiffens up.
Is he looking is he facing us?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it looks like he was
perfect.
about to come upstairs.
I would like to do a move.
Okay,
I would like to give the dark power a string
he takes.
so that I can use a move that I don't have just this once.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to use you guessed it, hypnotic from the vampire skin.
So roll hot.
Yes.
As you can choose how this move becomes interpreted for the dark power for you.
Okay, well, let's see how I do first. Oh, I do real well. Okay, so, I think what you guys see in character is you see, Logan he was going down the stairs first, and as soon as he sees Mr. What's his face? Tarrington.
Yes,
I'm bad at names.
Tarrington.
I'm sorry. You see, well, rather you hear his phone vibrate, and he doesn't take it out or anything, but then you see this he's got normally blue eyes, and you see his eyes go black. Not all of the eyes, but just the iris goes black, and he locks eyes with Mr. Tarrington, and to read the move, hypnotic, it says you can hypnotize people who have no strings on you. Roll with hot on a 10 up, which I got a 11. They do exactly what you wish and have no idea that anything is wrong. So I think you hear Logan say in a pretty demanding kind of tone, don't move and tell us. No. Let me rephrase. Don't move and answer all of our questions honestly.
Oh, fine.
Okay, where's Giselle? Like very.
She's in the offering room.
Is that far?
It's down the hall.
You were gonna kill her, weren't you?
No.
Aren't you the vengeful spirit?
No.
Oh,
And who?
were you gonna have someone else kill her?
Technically, she drank the poison herself.
Oh, you already poisoned. Oh, come on.
How? Okay. What is this, like, weird angry spirit thing that lives here, apparently?
We're not sure. We just know it needs a teenage soul every year.
Is it in a vessel or does it just exist?
It sleeps beneath the convention center. It's why the convention center was built here.
Why do you suck so much? She'll get like right up in his face.
I'm not sure.
They never do they?
Uh,
Because it goes back.
I asked who else is in on this?
Various members of the town committee, a few of the old families that have lived here.
Does it have to do with that other high school too?
Not specifically, just some of them.
Makes sense.
and you don't know how to stop this angry spirit other than by sacrificing innocent teenagers?
It's never come up.
Why are
No
we
one
still
has
talking to
tried?
him? What?
Yeah, I have one.
Go!
I
Then
have
go
one more
save
question.
your lady.
I have one more question. Would anyone miss you if you were gone?
I assume my wife, but it's hard to tell.
But
We'll be back then.
We can just leave him here. He'll stay right here.
Beverly is
Yeah.
gonna keep walking through the basement to try to
Yeah,
find this
I'm going
sacrifice.
I get out and I start like running towards like where it.
Okay.
I'm shocked there wasn't a punch.
Yeah,
Well-
me too.
There's still
Juniper's
time.
just gonna wait
There's
for
still time.
everybody to go,
He's
and then
not moving.
she's gonna try to push him down the stairs.
Okay. Yep. Sure. He was just coming up the stairs, so it's not like a huge fall, but you could easily push him.
It'll
So-
be satisfying.
Okay, roll volatile.
It's really the point, like the thought that counts, not the actual damage.
8.
Okay. All right. Let's say lash out physically. They learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out, or you become your darkest self. Which of those three are you interested in?
Uh-oh. Oh, man, I think she becomes her darkest self.
I
That's
would
more interesting.
encourage that.
Ugh.
Wonderful. All right. Want to read your darkest self for us?
Yeah, okay. You become invisible, unnoticeable. No one can see you, feel you, or hear your voice. You can still affect inanimate objects, but this is your only avenue of communication. And you escape your darkest self when someone acknowledges your presence and demonstrates how much they want you around.
Aww.
You fade from view as he falls down those few steps and doesn't get up because he's not moving. Because that's what he
So
was
she-
told by the power.
She'll follow along. I don't know if she's totally aware yet.
Okay. Yep. All the others are moving down the hall trying to find Giselle.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. I know Vincent ran first. Okay. And you're heading down the hall, and there's lots of like little smaller like storage rooms, and then there is a series of closed doors, and the hall is dark. Like there isn't lights in this portion, but at the very far end, there's a deep green light coming from an open doorway. And it's noticeable because all the other lights are just that like faint white, annoying incandescent. And this has a strange green hue.
Ooh, I yell out that like I found the door,
Great.
and I go in.
Okay. And do the others follow?
Yes.
All right.
Logan stays towards the back.
Sure. And as you go to the doorway, it does look like normally maybe the room appears just an empty storage room, but there's a green light of strange markings that are all over the walls, floor, and ceiling that seem to be almost humming angrily and glowing with that hum. And Giselle's just laying on the floor in the center, and you can see she's breathing, but it's a little haggard. She appears
Do I
unconscious.
see? Do I see anybody else?
No, everything looks fine. Otherwise.
Use my heightened senses.
All right, roll dark.
Well, okay. Would I say, do I still have Howl at the Moon activated?
Technically, you are not bathed in moonlight, so it's a
Dang.
-1 roll.
Damn it. Fine. Nope, a 6.
6 is a failure.
Experience.
You do get experience.
Mm-hmm. I have a thief.
Let's see. How do I want to react to this? I think as you feel out for what's out here, you're kind of trying to sense like the same thing you did before.
Mm-hmm.
I think you feel this like incredible like mental presence that is just overwhelming and painful. And you take a harm as a little blood comes out of your eyes and
shit,
ears.
okay.
Ew.
It is.
I whimpered.
Yeah, it's whatever's here is now paying attention.
Okay.
And I like start like I cover my ears.
And the others arrive,
Great.
as well as Juniper, who is unnoticeable at the time, and Giselle's there laying on the floor.
I'm gonna go
On
ahead.
the floor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
unconscious.
that was it. Just on the floor. Okay, just
Yep.
didn't know if there was some sort of like sacrificial altar or something. Just unceremoniously
Nope.
on the floor. Okay.
Yep.
I'm
That's
gonna rush forward and grab Giselle.
Okay.
Seeing that she's unconscious, I'm gonna yell out, "Juniper, get in here! We need your tiny hands!"
I'm right here, and she'll like go right into like right next to her. I'm here.
And no one notices
Yep.
where Juniper is.
I yell out like very like since now I'm like really irritated. I yell out, Juniper, where are you?
I'm here, and she like kind of starts going into each person's face and just like screaming in their face. I'm here.
And Giselle stirs a little, like they're hearing the screaming. You can notice now that you're in the room, those markings seem more like they have manifested in the room more than they're drawn or carved. Like it's some sort of power that is showing itself and demonstrating itself here.
Are there candles or odd symbols?
Yes, the markings have like a runic appearance, nothing anyone's particularly familiar with, and they're all over the walls and ceilings. Is everyone trying to, come in and...
Can I try and like see like if I can grab I don't know if I want
Beverly grabbed Giselle, right?
Beverly grabbed Giselle, and you were fine.
I did not burst into flames.
Yeah. Okay.
Get.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess like you're strong. You can think. I guess I'll look around and see like what's
Okay.
in this room. Yeah.
It looks like it would otherwise be an empty room. It just has the markings.
Mm-hmm.
Can Juniper, even though she is unseen, can she look into the abyss?
Sure, you could try
Unless
gazing
you can
into
share
this.
that info, but she's gonna like try to figure out what's going
Sure.
on.
Yeah. What
She's
What
got
are you
time on her
looking
hands
for
now.
as you gaze into the abyss?
I think she is looking for what's the source in here. What do I need to be angry at in this room?
All right. Roll dark for me.
That is 9.
Okay. You see. Let's see. I should clarify. On a 7 through 9, the abyss shows you confusing and alarming visions, but you get your answer nonetheless. And you see this empty, dark field with a few trees and a strange kind of like old obelisk, maybe 5 or 6 feet tall, some strange markings on it that look very familiar to the markings you're seeing in this room. And you see like the sun move over the horizon multiple times, you see the moon come out, and then eventually the stones kind of like sinking into the ground over time. And people come here, and you see the convention center like built up over it. And then you feel gradually the hunger grows again, and then the presence of people moving through slowly makes that feeling ebb away. And then at the same time, the town starts to prosper, and you see new things grow within the town, new buildings, people moving in, the farmlands flourishing. And the whole time, you're always kind of getting this perspective of looking from beyond the convention center as the town grows.
Is there anything in the room that Juniper could say pick up and start slamming against the floor about where she thinks this obelisk would be?
There's nothing in the room other than yourselves and Giselle.
Then she's gonna float away and try to find something to slam against the floor.
Okay.
I think since they've called multiple times for Juniper and she hasn't appeared, I think like Logan literally like walks back out into the hallway to like see if she's coming. Doesn't see her at all. Comes back in and is just like, "Come on, we should get her out of here, right?"
No, we have to get the poison out of her. Rock, your hands are small enough. Touch the dangly thing in the back of her throat.
Oh, gross. Yeah, okay. I walk over and like I'm just like, oh, here, okay.
Yep.
Open her mouth.
Yep.
And just
Classic
stick
Monday.
her in.
All right.
This is not very This isn't sexy fingering.
Does she
No.
throw up?
She starts just heaving and throws up a bunch of like Kool-Aid.
Oh.
And like her eyes go wide. She's like, "What are you doing?"
We're saving your life.
Oh, Vincent, hey!
I just saved your life. This isn't the time to look at Vincent.
It's always a good time to look at Vincent.
Hi, Rock. Thanks.
I saved your life. You need to get out of here.
Was there like a
tell her-
rave room too?
Yeah, somebody drugged
like,
you.
Somebody, yeah, it's like somebody tried to drug you. You need to.
And he was old.
The light of the room seems to like grow suddenly stronger, and the humming gets louder. And then it seems as if one of the stones of the floor literally starts to grow into like a humanoid form, save for most of the head is that kind of runic shape.
I say, Giselle, you need to get out.
We should
We
all
need to
leave.
get out of here. We all need to get out of here. Yeah.
Giselle screams,
Great.
and the
Get
shape
out.
humanoid figure moves to strike at the nearest person. Vincent, what do you do?
I'm going to lash out in violence.
Yay!
Lash out physically. Roll volatile for me.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see my stats real quick. Okay. Okay, that is a 9.
Right, on a 9, they take a harm, but you get to choose one.
Okay.
They can learn
think-
something about your true nature and gain a string on you. The MC can decide how bad the harm turns out. The arm. I'll go after your arm, maybe. Or you become your darkest self. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to become a wolf boy.
I
Darkest
think
self.
that's
Dark-
totally the right choice. Now, tell us about your darkest self.
So, as a werewolf, I transform into a terrifying wolf creature. I crave power and dominance, and those are earned through bloodshed. If anyone attempts to stand in my way, they must be brought down and made to bleed. You escape your darkest self when you wound someone you really care about, or the sun rises, whichever happens first.
I'll tell you, that sun is many hours away.
I'm in danger.
When I feel myself turning, I say, "Everybody out!" Like I scream this.
Okay. Rock, what would you like to do?
And I start turning.
I'm still staying.
Would you like to do anything besides stand?
Yeah, I know. I have a string on that thing, if I'm assuming correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh no, just throwing it out there. If you roll to harm with lash out physically and spend the string, you can do extra harm. But you can use that string for other things too.
I kind of want to attack the thing.
Okay. And how does Rock attack?
Is there anything laying around?
The room is sadly empty.
I'm gonna punch it really, really hard.
Go for it. Lash out physically. Roll volatile for me.
Tiny little hands.
My tiny little hands with my -1. 9.
Wonderful. You do a point of harm to it.
Yay!
Hey.
And you get to choose one.
And
Would
this is how
you
everyone goes
like it
darkest
to learn
self.
something about your true nature and gain a string on you? Would you like me to decide how bad the harm turns out? Or would you like to go your darkest self?
That's I'm not gonna do darkest self because the thing hasn't talked or made any promises, so sorry, what was the second option?
I get to decide how bad the harm turns out.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
So you do punch it, and it seems like some of the stone cracks a little. So does your hand.
Ooh.
And you take a point of harm from the damage to your hand.
Valid.
Because stone.
Valid.
Beverly, how do you feel?
So I wasn't there when we learned that the werewolf is a werewolf. I didn't hear that. This is news to me
Yeah,
with this
surprise.
sudden transformation, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with how evil this room is. Pretty sure Vincent's just been taken over by some dark spirit or something. So I'm gonna kind of give Giselle a gentle push towards Logan, and I'll say, Logan, get her out of here.
And she's screaming.
Great, cool. I'm gonna attack the werewolf.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
Uh-oh. Lash out physically.
Yeah, I gotta protect these people, and Rock's taking care of the Rock.
Rock punches rock.
Ooh, so that's an 11.
Okay. So, you will take one harm, Vincent. Unless you were just trying to, get them away, or...
Oh, no, I'm trying to take this werewolf out. We got
Yeah.
15 minutes left in this show. Let's go.
And you choke up a little, momentarily before you can react. So others are going to be able to react a bit more before Vincent can, because maybe Beverly just squares him right in the muzzle.
Yeah, right in the snout.
Love it.
Yes. Bad dog.
Aw, Logan.
Um,
Giselle got pushed into your arms, who's screaming, and now just looking at you like, ah!
yeah, so Logan is gonna try to direct her, wrap an arm around her and start leaving.
Okay, and you can. I think you're trying
Like,
to
have
run
fun,
away.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
So roll volatile for me. I do love rolling for runaway.
Sure.
It's a great
Hold on,
roll.
Give me 2 seconds.
When you run away, roll with volatile.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to see if there's any moves that might help me to run away. I don't think there are off the top of my head. So let's just do it, you know? It's fine. I don't, because I don't have the bargain that lets me just add 2 to the roll, so.
Chaos Them said, wow, you could really hear Vincent.
I know my boy.
Okay, that's a 7.
All right. So on a 7 through 9, you get away with Giselle. But choose one. You run into something worse, you cause a big scene, or you leave something behind.
Possibly Giselle.
It's like, oh no,
I'm not going to say what you leave behind until you say what you choose.
I think that I run into something worse.
Okay.
Because I, like, have half of mine to think that you would make Logan drop his phone or something, and that's very important to him, so.
As you're holding Giselle and running out, you see Mrs. Crane and a few other notable adults from the town, and they seem eager to charge after you and Giselle and begin to move at you. Juniper, who was moving outside to find something to fight with,
Yeah.
you see Logan try to come out with Giselle, and you kind of turn, and you see coming from the hallway is Mrs. Crane and a number of other adults. What do you do?
That's something that I can interact with, and she'll aim for Mrs. Crane. See if she can just, like, punch, push.
All right, roll volatile for me as you lash out physically.
8.
Just a year of pent-up aggression.
Yeah.
So,
She thought she was doing better, but she's not.
now, you're already Darkest Self, sadly, so you can't choose that one. So would you like to decide how bad the harm turns out, or would you like them to learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you?
Oh, you can decide.
Okay. I think one of the other adults that's there seems like aware of your presence and throws something up into the air where you are that seems to react with you somehow. It's somewhat metallic and it feels like fire, and you take a point of harm as well.
Ah! She'll yell and see if anyone hears her.
No one does.
Of course.
Logan just, like, says under his breath, like, fucking Juniper, it'd be really helpful if you're here right now.
Now, unfortunately, Vincent, you are somewhat choked up by the hit to the muzzle. So for just the moment, you're kind of like, whoa, I'm getting attacked by a friend? Rock, what are you doing?
I see the punch landed, and I'm like, no, not him, the rock! Not me, rock, but that rock! That's the bad one! That one's scary, but good! Hurt the other one! It hurt me, but do more hurt!
And did you want to do anything besides that encouragement? Which, it's okay.
I'm gonna... Could I try and punch the rock again?
Yes, you can! Lash out physically, please. It's important to, you know, attack your enemies while trying to encourage others. That's a bardic talent.
5. No, wait, no, not 5. Not 5. Sorry. I have dyslexia. That is 4 plus 4 minus 1. So that's, 7. Sorry. I rolled 2 4s.
No, that's okay. So on a 7 to 9, you harmed them, but you have to choose one again. And...
I'll become my darkest self.
Wonderful. Why don't you tell everybody about your darkest self?
So my darkest self is that everything I say seems a promise. Everything I hear seems a promise. And if a promise is broken, justice must be wrought in trickery or blood. You aren't subjected to human rules of mercy. To escape your darkest self, you must in some way rebalance the scales of justice.
And just for those listening at home, we talked about this yesterday, but it is Elliot that decides what's a promise, not the player or the NPC. It just depends what they're interpreting. And in this case, for the darkest self, literally everything you say seems a promise, and everything you hear seems a promise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really talk. I just awa.
So I think as you said that, you became your darkest self. Do we notice anything different about you as that happens?
Honestly, my normal chill type demeanor just like drops. Like you could see like, because one, I'm upset that Vincent was punched, and two, I want this rock to be destroyed. So I'm actually angry, and I pretty much do also tell them just like, don't hurt him at all. Hurt that freaking rock, or do something about it.
Thanks for defending me, babe.
Beverly, how do you respond to this?
I think Beverly is just sort of like beside herself, like giant wolf monster.
Cool Easter Island runic dude.
Okay, yeah, but she just sort of like shrugs and it's just like fine, like and tries to like drop kick the rock guy.
All right, roll volatile for me.
Right. She's not good at volatile, by the way.
Same.
If you do better.
That's a 6.
Ooh,
Dang.
That is a failure. You get XP.
Yay!
Y'all gonna die.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like, see ya.
it's gonna be great though. It'll be a glorious one-shot death.
Well, I guess
ain't
no one
leaving
really
until
does.
I kill this thing. I ain't leaving until I kill this thing. Well, I have to. Leave,
As you try to drop kick it takes its hand and just like smashes you into the into your pelvis, and like
Ooh.
it sends you flying against the wall.
Ow.
And you take a point of harm.
Yay, 3 out of 4 harm.
Logan, you were
Alright.
trying to leave with Giselle. That doesn't look like it's gonna happen too easily. You got out of that room, sure, but now there's a whole mob of adults, and one threw some weird silvery powder in the air, whatever that was about.
Yeah, that was weird.
Although Mrs. Crane does look a little hurt.
Yeah, so I think Logan's gonna kind of do that thing where you like put your arm out like in front of someone, like protectively, like in front of Giselle, and be like, look at the mob of adults and be like, you all are complacent in this. You will let us through and leave us alone. I would like to try to shut them down.
Sure, roll cold.
Please, dice. I am not good at this.
And just to let you know, Giselle screams.
Good. Oh, of course. And, you know, it's fine because I got a 5 anyway, so.
Wonderful. Okay.
Wait, no, not even. I got a 4.
Oh, you still only get 1 XP.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Like I said, you all will die, but I'll be fine. Well, I guess 2 of you are already dead, so it doesn't matter.
You feel your phone buzz,
Ooh.
Not
and you get kind of like this heads-up display kind of look. You know, as if now just you're seeing, as if you were wearing like, you know, technological lenses that gave you kind of like a screen, and it's almost suddenly like you're in a game and you see your health meter, which you will be able to tie to your harm, and you just see kind of like a message appear and it says it's time to leave.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
And then you see like this like blinking kind of like arrow, and it's pointing you in a different direction. And then you see ... leave the girl.
Okay. I think Logan will turn and start to run. I mean, he's not like pushing her or anything, but he's not dragging her along.
Okay.
You don't feel bad about that, right?
No.
I feel it's
Okay.
important to let the audience know at this point, because we haven't actually said it, that Logan watched Beverly die last night. So this isn't like the first time or anything.
It's true. He did peep that.
We didn't get revealed in the game.
Yeah, just checking my promises on that.
Yeah, you know, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Now, Juniper, you pretty much see Logan just let go of Giselle. It's not like he was like dragging her specifically, but he just like stiffens up and starts running in a different direction.
Yep.
What do you do?
Really changed. Is there like a fire alarm somewhere down in the basement? Like, is it up to code?
I don't think you see one immediately near you, but it looks like there's one near the group of adults.
Okay. Is Giselle just standing there?
She's standing there screaming. You think you can probably tell she's kind of looking at the group of adults like, oh, they'll help me.
Okay. Oh God. Damn it, Giselle. Why are you so stupid? She's like mumbling to herself because she's gonna find that fire alarm. She's like, the best thing to do is to see and get as many people out of here as possible.
Okay.
What else can I do right now?
So you rush to it. No one seems to particularly notice you, and you can pull it.
Good. She flips them off as she goes by.
All right.
Feels good.
And you notice like a few of the adults like are looking around like they can tell something's there. But then all of a sudden the sirens of a fire alarm start going off throughout the entire building, and that's all most of you can hear now downstairs. Vincent, you've kind of gotten over, that hit to the muzzle. It seems like Beverly changed tactics but suffered for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that because I think Vincent is so big right now and Beverly is so small that he felt the hit. He just didn't feel. He didn't know where it came from.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm like, and then I'm going to attack the golem. I'm gonna say probably that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll volatile.
Someone has a good up on this.
Come on, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah! Okay. Double sixes plus one. That is a 13.
Wow.
Yes! That's my boy.
That's the good boy. He's the goodest boy.
He's the goodest boy.
Yes!
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm going to, like, my eyes are now, like, glowing gold at this point, and I'm just going to jump at it, and I'm just going, like, my entire, like, nuzzle, I just bite its head off and, like, just decapitate it.
Yeah, and as you do, all the runic appearance, all the light, all the humming in the room just is gone. And then there's this, like, momentary pause, and you're just hearing the fire alarm. And then everyone starts to feel this slight trembling of the ground. And it's already growing, and the building starts shaking. And all the adults outside in the hallway, like, stiffen up and, like, look around curiously and start to turn to bolt.
Cool.
Yeah, you better go. Get out of here. Ah! Shakes her fist at him.
Rock?
I am no longer my darkest self because justice was served.
I think that's perfectly fair.
Yeah. I'm just going to note that. And I am going to try, even though he's werewolf form, I'm going to try and drag Vincent out.
Oh. Beverly, what do you plan to do?
I'm going to run. And
Okay.
I do feel the need to point out, as also producer, that we are almost out of time.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Then I think, if okay, we will say Logan manages to get out through a side door because he's directed by some dark influence, now giving him a constant heads-up display.
It's helpful.
It's probably easy for Juniper to float up and out.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no one's quite noticed yet that she hasn't shown up. and all the adults are running. People are fleeing outside, and Vincent and Rock manage to go, with Rock's assistance, throughout out another exit. Although a few of the people outside notice as you go dashing into the woods together with Rock. That is, because you're not going to be able to leave until you hurt somebody or dawn comes. But the earth continues to shake. And it's strange because as you get away from the convention center, you really don't feel it. And then the whole convention center just seems to collapse in on itself and down, creating a very large, deep chasm now here in Pepperville, Ohio, which I'm sure nothing bad will come out of that. But if there is, I'm sure it'll be in the next one-shot.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Oh, dang.
You all did very well.
No, you.
I want to thank everybody for joining us for a Monsterhearts 2 game here as part of Virtual Horror Convention 2021. Enjoy your gaming. And if I would, in the great words of the wise witch Elvira, unpleasant dreams. I hope everyone has a great time this weekend. I'm a huge Elvira fan, and I was trying to figure out how to sign off, so that's the only thing that I could think of. I love Elvira. Have a good weekend, everybody. I hope you enjoy all your games.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.